Hey, what's up, guys? Today's title, Easy Easter Sunday Pokemons. Let's say hot giveaways and new Lugia slab. You are? Maybe new Pricey slabs. All right, we'll hit save on that. Let's try and price up a couple Pricey slabs since we're all about slabs. I love them. I'm all about them. All right, very good. What is all this junk? Let me delete all these emails. We received your case. Whoa, man, a lot of emails. What the hell? Oh, we're going to save that, though. All right, let's delete all this. Good. I was working on my PSA vault, trying to get some items listed for sale from there. I have 540 slabs in the PSA vault. Like, what the hell? It's a lot, man. And some of them could use some editing. Says we got 2 eBay orders to ship. Oh, I sold the Dumbo card. That's cool. Dumbo is sold. Very nice. All right. Let me close this. Let's see. Where are we? Price of perfect order goes up by 50 cents today. Grab this. Let's jump over here. Okay, you already did that, though. Wait a second. We need the website. Turn this down a little bit. This is that Advanced Wars music. I'm a big fan of it. I've heard it too much, though. A Sunday stream. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't that long ago that we used to stream every Sunday. Remember that? We used to stream every single Sunday for years. We did that for years. We did that for like 6 years, didn't we? We did a lot of streaming. So we're back. Looks like I have some leftover boosties from my birthday party. So there's some booster packs to give away. But also we have some Mark J. Valerian slabs to hand out. So there's some giveaways. We like the giveaways. Yeah, we like it when there's enough sales to justify the giveaways too. So when you guys are generous, I'm generous. Mr. Eduardo's here. Alex is here. Packology's here. Big Data J. Melissa Pattinson 6. What? Miss Melissa Pattinson 6. Silver Ranger Jack Woodworth. There's Cody Hodges. And CC Collects. All right. Grab that. Grab that. Grabbing these. There we go. Look at all that. 1 in 20. How far along are we with this box, huh? Let's see, the booster box. We're 4 deep. So yesterday, quite a few slabs were on the move. I feel like that's the #1 thing we sell, our breaks and slabs. There's something about graded cards, you know. I feel like you open booster packs, sure, but the point of opening them is to hopefully acquire a 10 of something. That's the whole point. Yeah, we still got some of those consignment slabs, I'm sure, from our friend Mr. Brett Love. So I'm sure those are still available. There are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's restock this to get us started. Okay, let's restock this. People did a heavy number on the Poke Shuffles and the live customs last night. Vileplume. T10. What are your thoughts on Ascended Heroes? Will you be holding any long-term? I will, but I'm not really in a rush to stockpile Ascended Heroes at this exact moment. You know, there's a lot of hype right now. Timing is sometimes really important. Okay, here's a Cleavor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to say 6 on this one. He's going in for $30. Just 30. All right, so we're going to say Taruka, Cleavor, T10. And we got to say 30 here because he's going in for 30. He's not going in for 35. We put him on clearance. He's going in the box on clearance. Goodbye. The Vileplume didn't go in on clearance, but the Cleavor did. You know why? I don't like Cleavor. I think he's kind of dumb. I'm more of a other Pokemon kind of fan. Here's a nice 9.5 for 35. That's pretty cheap. Hey, what's up, Mr. Russ? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How's it going, man? Here we are. Ascended Heroes is really decent. I think people also have to remember, though, we're in the anniversary year for Pokemon, right? And so, obviously, as a Gengar set with an actually nice Gengar, it's going to be a really well-remembered set. However, there's still lots of time for Pokemon to release some really big bangers down the road. And, again, it's probably as overpriced as F right now. People have done some calculations. They're like, "Ooh, look at this. Pikachu's in the set. Gengar's in the set. Dragonite's in the set." So, yeah, I would agree. It looks like a pretty strong set. But I also think there's a chance it's overpriced at the moment. This Meowth is kind of cool. Look at that Meowth. Where's Mister? I catered my own birthday today and Easter. Did you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so we're doing 9 on this one. Meowth is going in. Old maid. Okay, Meowth. I'm over here dying from this Wegovy, man. It's kicking my butt. All right, there we go. We ordered some Pizza Hut tonight, and I could barely eat it. I could barely eat it. So it's I'm feeling it. Terrible feeling because I'm still hungry. My craving for food is completely unchanged, but the amount that I can actually eat is like, well, do you want to throw up? How does throwing up sound? Ooh, Latios, that's kind of cool. This Mimikyu's nice, isn't he? So he's 100, huh? All right. Have you sneezed yet? Not yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There it goes. If you think about it, allergy season has moved on a little bit. 075, so the sneezing's down a little bit. Might almost be time to get rid of the sneezing guard. Now, I should have a permanent sneezing guard in this room. Just keeping things nice, you know. This is now a hit in the box. It's a $100 Mimikyu. Oh, that's English. I wonder if that's underpriced. Okay. Let's see. Do you still buy Pokemon Shiny Sandslash? A little. Check out this Sylveon. It's pretty cool, huh? Meowscarada it is. Meowscarada going in. So that's it. The Poke Shuffles are restocked with the combination of big hits and little hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is, 10. My nephew's 12 this year and just getting them back into it. Nice. Number, is that right? 321? Weird. 321. Meowscarada. T10. There it is. Just go to the gym, mister. That's what I do. I have free gym at work. You've got free gym? You must be so buff. I wish I had free gym. I'd be so buff. Look at this Sylveon Master Ball for $250. All right, let's take a look at the orders real fast, if we have any. We have an order here for Miles Bruce. Hey, mate, awesome to be able to hop on a Sunday stream. Order for Miles Bruce. I have a bag. 151 Pokemon Surprise Box. Ooh. Okay, we just got a fresh box of that out. I believe I ordered 2 fresh cases of that. So we are still trying for Gengar Pikachu at this fantastic price of $6 a box. A pack, I mean. One of the Lord of the Rings Topps Chrome. Ooh, those are pricey. All right, love it. Thanks, man. Let's see. Happy Easter to everybody. Did you guys go Easter egg hunting? Did you paint the eggs? Did you do any of that kind of stuff? Any Lord of the Rings around here? Where are the Lord of the Rings? I know there's Lord of the Rings around here somewhere. Unless I need a new box of it. Hopefully I don't need a new box of it. I mean, it should be right here, honestly. Star Wars, Naruto. Oh, wow. We might need a new box of it. I hope I have a box of it. I don't know if I do. Let me think. So, okay, if they're not there, and I'm not seeing it here, my assumption is we sold out and I have to go get more. So I'm going to go find some more of it. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to go get some Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. All right, so this is my last sealed box of Lord of the Rings, and then we're sold out. Wild. There it is. What do you think this used to cost? Probably like $100 back in the day. I don't use Discord. Maybe I'll download it. Oh, Discord, huh? Yeah, Discord's great. I use it every single day. How much money to show off my Instagram page? That's a great question. If you're interested in having me actually kind of like do like a basic advertisement for you, I would say that's something for us to discuss like in a Discord message or maybe on Instagram. We are. All right. Toss that over there. It really just depends on what you're doing with your Instagram. We are. All right. So it could be pretty cheap or it could be pretty expensive. It would probably be very expensive if you had an Instagram page that was doing exactly the same thing as my Instagram page. That's expensive. But if we're doing two very different things, that's not going to be very expensive at all. That's going to be pretty cheap. So that's why I would tell you. But I haven't seen your Instagram page before. Just tacos. See, if it's just tacos, well, then it's not going to cost very much. You are? All right, so Mr. Miles. So we'll talk about that in Instagram, though, okay? All right, let's grab these. Jonathan Lewandowski. What's up, Jonathan Lewandowski? How's it going, man? Happy Sunday, everybody. Let's see. There we go. And let's pop this in here. One of these. And we should move these out of here. That's what we should do. These are the Playboy. The Trump Playboys. Trump, he's been doing some stuff, man. How will Trump be remembered? How will this war end? Will it end in his favor, I wonder? I suspect it might, because he has proven himself to not be someone who messes around. But we're in the middle of the war, so we don't know yet. We are? All right, so there's that. 5 pokey shuffles. Give me that 151 surprise Gengar. Let's start with the 5 pokey shuffles, shall we? Oops. All right. Let's grab a big chunk like this. In 100 years, he ain't going to be looked at favorably. I guess that'd be hard to predict 100 years from now. Oh, wait, we already split. So 1, 2, 3. Mr. Miles, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. These days, everything's a blur. Don't matter. Ooh, 5 cold ones, Mr. Miles. I'm sorry. 5 cold ones. All right. Nothing crazy popping out of the Pokey Shuffles that round. I say we save the Lord of the Rings pack for last because it's a very special booster pack. Let's go ahead and snip this. Yeah. And got you a small gift through Mr. Wait, what? Yeah, you got a little gift for me? Where? Let's see. I'll Discord you. Nice. Fisher says, ooh, Sunday stream. Do you guys miss the Sunday stream? I used to do other things on Sunday night, like play video games or work on an extra submission. Now we're live. This immediately feels more productive. This is clearly the thing I do that is most productive with my time is just go live. I should have somebody else doing my submissions because they can't go live for me, but they could do a submission, meaning lots of people can submit Pokemon cards, but only I can be the host of the TheCardconomist stream. See? It's a more narrow job. That darn Charmander from Classic is still in the lives. Snipping this. Love the late night streams. Here we are. All right, snipping this. All right, very good. And we'll snip this guy as well. I miss all the streams when you're not here. I'd be like, I hope Mr. goes live. We are. Okay. Hi, everyone. Happy Easter. Happy Easter stream, guys. This is a holiday. I hope you guys are having a nice holiday. We got the Magmar. Dodrio. Doug. That's not Dodrio. That's Doug Trio. Very similar names. War Turtle. Kangaskhan. Late Night. We're best. I work third. So hard to catch these now. Here's Machop. Mister going to give us that Easter surcharge. Here's Jolteon. Here's Jigglypuff. He is risen. And I am referring to Charizard prices. They are going up. Here's a Rhyhorn. I heard there was a record-breaking price tonight for Umbreon. Gold Star Umbreon just sold for $144,000. Those gold stars are serious business, man. Wish I'd bought more of them. Here's Flareon, and here is Nidorino. Mister going to give us that Easter surcharge. All right, so we'll put this back over here. You're pulling Jigglypuff. What? Congratulations, Mr. Miles. Now, we have a giveaway. It is this Mr. Mark giveaway over here. Tonight, if you donate your hollows, I'll place you on the Mark giveaway automatically. That's true every night these days. We're doing that more often. I think we need a new trade slab too, don't we? We don't have a trade slab anymore. All right. Now, as for Lord of the Rings. Okay. Oh, what do you have here? Oh, it was just like sticky for some reason. I thought maybe you had a signature. Ooh, man, this eyeball card is so cool. All right, there we go. It's not leaving any residue, interestingly. So, Topps Chrome cards, they're like that. They don't stick so much. Usually, it's top Series 1 kind of stuff. The non-hollows, those kind of cards stick a bit more. But look at this. Wow. Crazy. That's cool, huh? Celebrations Umbreon Gold Star going up. You think it will? I don't know if it will. It is. Pokemon. I bid on a card tonight. I think I showed it off in the Discord server. Did you guys see that in Gen Chat? What'd I post over there? You have to be in general chat. You have to be in our Discord server to see it. Yeah, posted. Look at this. So I got EX Delta Species Ditto. That's me. Oh, yeah. My birthday present. We are? Oh, yeah. Putting this here. Probably not a great time to be buying Pokemon cards, but it's like, again, I don't really care. The market's probably going to go down. That Ditto's probably going to get cheaper. Or maybe it goes higher, honestly, because everyone's expecting it to go down, right? If everyone's predicting that it's going to go down, maybe ironically, the Pokemon card market is actually still undervalued because everyone's holding back or people are dumping their cards or whatever, right? So people may not truly understand the colossal rise going on right now. You just never know, right? Like everyone's trying to make the right prediction, and it's truly hard to do that. Here you go, Mr. Miles. I'm not going to think about it too hard. I'm just going to keep collecting. Miles, you would probably be over here. Did you see Masaki Gengar sell for 96K? I did see that. Yes, 96,000, which is it's out lower than the last time he sold. I can't remember. Do you guys think he's the most? Do you think he's the Gengar Grail, or do you think it's the Legendary Collection Gengar? I don't think I've seen a Legendary Collection Gengar sell in a long time, so it might be him. So it's either, you know, when it comes to top Gengar, it's either the Masaki Gengar. I kind of assumed it was the Masaki Gengar. That's why I bought him. It's either going to be that or Legendary Collection. I should have bought the Legendary Collection. I had a chance to when he was just $10,000. And I said, meh. I actually thought he was overpriced at the time. I'm like, it's just a Legendary Collection card. Dumb. Oops. Oopies. Should have bought him. Should have bought and hold. He's very pretty. You can't go wrong with those Legendary Collection cards. They're just so damn pretty. I hope that the Legendary Collection Charizard sells for $200,000 soon. I'd really like to see that happen. Regigigas. Ladios. Masaki Web Series Gengar. Now that guy's cheaper. The Web Series Gengar is cheaper, right? Same artwork, but he is cheaper. Thank you, Miles. Appreciate the order, man. I should grade my raw copy Legendary Charizard. You got a raw copy? And you haven't given it to me? To me? We're jumping over to orders. There's no website orders yet. We have an order in the PayPal queue, though, for Tyler Davis, who says a pack of Ascended Heroes for Aunt on Aunt's birthday. Here you go, Mr. Anthony Rodriguez. This is a gift from Mr. Tyler Davis to you. Now, wait a second. Before we keep going, I need to give this free booster pack out to Miles Bruce. Here you go, Miles Bruce. And I'm going to do this free booster pack too, okay? There we go. So, Miles Bruce. Oh, picking up a Phoebos. Look at that. That's meaningful. Okay, put that there. Yeah, any other interesting sales? You know what I just ran into? I ran into 2 BGS 9.5 Charizards that I own. That are the Cardos collection Charizards. Here we are. I forgot I had them. I think I bought them a long time ago for pretty cheap. Wonder if I should sell one. Snipping this. They would make good mega breaks too when you think about it. Meowth Fruit Roll-Up promos are up in price. All right. A gift from Tyler Davis to Anthony Rodriguez. Just some hollows in that pack. Darn. And we got a trainer card. Ooh. Oh, yes. So, Anthony Rodriguez, I think, is over here. Where am I going to run into your bag, Anthony? AGS PSA 10 sold for 1K. AG PSA 10, huh? Here's Anthony Curtis. Keep it. All right, I'll keep it. This, donate it, please. Thanks, Russ. All right, couple hollows. I'll put this in a junk pack for fun. You guys ever thought of buying the junk packs? They cost $3. Let me show what you might pull out of a $3 junk pack. Oh, you don't have a bag. Ah. So this is a $3 junk pack, and you can see some cards coming out of it. Here you go. Just some weird stuff that I've been holding on to for way too long, and now we have a system for kind of eliminating it. Cool. Speaking of that system, we got to work on this binder break a little bit, I feel. We used to have a concept behind the binder break that every day, if it didn't move, I'd keep adding stuff to it. And that ended up not being such a smart system, because you could end up putting together a break worth, I don't know, like $320 pretty fast, but you're only selling it for $160. Maybe it should expand and more spots should be added. I don't know. I don't know what gets people hyped to get into a break like that. I don't always understand it myself even. It's just an experiment. This Charizard break is pretty close. Let's do a quick count on him. Here it is. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wow. So he's 13 out of 16. That's pretty frumpy. All right. Ooh. Ah, the Pokemon card breaks of my dreams. Let me hit refresh on this. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. We have an order from Jay-Z. He says he'll take 4 of the junk packs, in fact. Here you go, Jay-Z. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, these are junk packs. He got 4 of these for just $12. Also, why don't I give you one of these free boosters? These are my leftover birthday boosters. All right. Jay-Z, I think we already shipped your stuff, didn't we? So we're going to start a fresh baggie for you, okay? That's a cold round on the free pack. Orders are getting free booster packs from yesterday. Still some leftover free packs. Mister, does it look like that Charmander you threw in the bulk would grade well? I'll send for grading. If he donated a Charmander, that Charmander is probably going to be placed into storage. That's what we'll end up doing with it, okay? Here's Aerodactyl. In other words, I'm saying if someone donates bulk, the bulk's not up for grabs. Let's grab these. Ooh. All right. Here's, just to make things uncomplicated. Ooh, Graveler. Triton. Whoa, Growlithe. Here's My Little Pony. Here's Lust. Oh my gosh. That's Union Arena Lust from the Full Metal Alchemist series. We got that set and it sold a little bit and then it just stopped. And that's kind of why I didn't buy the... Wow, look at that. That's an ultra rare. Lyra Heartstrings ultra rare. Wow. If you're a pony collector, that's great. Look at that. Ponies and sport cards in the same booster pack. A little bit of Star Wars. Crazy. What was I going to say, though? Oh, I got distracted. What the hell? What was I saying? I think I was saying something like, only in the junk packs can you pull My Little Pony cards and sport cards in the same booster pack. So these are $3. Look at that. There's a Tom Brady. These were $3 per pack, and they're going to you, Mr. Jay-Z. Oops. All right. There we go. Let's grab this, Mr. Jay-Z. Let's go ahead and put your name on it. Jay-Z. We're going to say 4.26. All right. And I'm tossing you up here in the JX box. Yay! Very good. Who's next? We have an order from Mr. Anthony for one spot for us in the Zard. Really? Okay. So this is going to be for Mr. Tyler Davis. It'll say from Ants Taco. All right. The spice. He's got the spice. The spice melange. 2 spots remain in the Charizard Rare Candy Break. You guys getting excited for that? That's coming to an end. There we are. Now, what else we got going on these days, huh? So that's done. Jesus Aguilera says one spot in the Charizard break for Final Fantasy Tears of the Planet. Yes, sir. Tears of the Planet. We're supposed to be getting a new Final Fantasy set, and it's still not here. I can't believe it. How long is it going to take? I'm wondering if I need to order it again or something. All right. So here we are. That ticks up to number 15. Oh, very fancy. 15 it is. Okay, so one spot left in that. It looks like it's sold. Don't try to jump into the Charizard break. It's over. Okay, put some slabs up on the table. Now, 4 Final Fantasy packs, Tears of the Planet. Let's look for the Tears of the Planet. What do we have here? Oh, yeah, huh? I'm going to toss this over here. And now let's look for that Tears of the Planet. Here it is. And you wanted how many? You wanted 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoa, a Final Fantasy sale. This is unheard of. I'm shocked. Color me surprised. Throw this across the room. All right. Ooh. I definitely will. That would be great. Ready? Okay. And, all right. How many of those packs are left? The Tears of the Planet, we got some left. Do you think they're underpriced? Let's see, we've got White Mage, Golbez. Ooh, Shuyin. Wow, that looks nice, man. Shuyin full art. Here's Amarant and Yuna. I know it's a Yuna signature set, right? Is that the deal? And here's Rude. Hey, what's up, Javier? What's that, mister? Let's see. I got a spot in there, too. Let's pray. There was only one spot remaining. I know you're a busy man, but how did you go with weighing my shipment? So for your shipment, it doesn't actually go until tomorrow evening when Miss Alexis is over here. So I just haven't done it yet. It's not a rush, but we'll be doing it tomorrow 100%, guaranteed. It's a very simple process. It's actually your slabs. I just got to bring them up. Here we are. Jesus Aguilera. All right. Nothing wrong with the shipment or anything like that. We just got to do that one little step. All right. Aerith signature in that one. Oh, Aerith signature, you say. Just want to know if I got to send more money as well. Oh, no, you won't have to send any more money. That's not the deal. The deal is we got to see how to declare the package. That's what it's really all about. We got to know how to declare it. All right, let me hit refresh on this. All right, so next up, we will be having Mr. Cody Sabrin. Okay, did we get Mr. Jesus Aguilera his free pack? Let me get him this free pack. Here you go. We're still handing out some belated birthday booster packs. Yes, my birthday was on Friday, so we're kind of done celebrating it now that it's end of Sunday, but we got some leftover boosties from it, so let's hand out those boosties. I do feel a year older now. I'm 1 year older and closer to dying of colon cancer. I was listening to a report on that just before we went live, just flicking through my videos. They're talking about how colon cancer is still crazy on the rise for young people. Isn't that interesting? Now, Cody Sabring, you're also going to get a free pack. Here you go. Did you give Russ his free pack? Did you give Russ his free pack? Oh, when you bought him a free one. Probably I did not. Is that right? Let me get him a free one, okay? Hold on. So this is a cold one. That was for Cody. And now, Mr. Tyler. Mr. Iron Ore says, good evening, Mr. and chat. It's Iron Ore. Hey, what's up, Mr. Iron Ore? There we go. All right, and we got the sandcastle. Wow. One sandcastle. Ooh. All right, pull that away. Oh, that's Tyler Franson. Aha, Mr. Tyler Davis. Good. There we go. Now, Cody Sabring buys the last spot in the Charizard. It's done. Hey, Cody. Cody Sabring. Oh, so the Rare Candy and the Heartbreak are both over. Wow. So fast, so soon. Yeah, new break time for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's it. All 16 spots are in. Let's grab the packs. Oh, yes. 1, 2. And let's grab the boosters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There it is, 16. And let's not forget to properly split the deck. What do you guys think? Maybe we split that deck properly. What do you think? Boop. 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 Get some boops in here. All right, all right, all right, all right. No more. Let's grab 2 more. Ugh. Now, let's have one of these say. So this will say second chance on it. Yeah, second chance card. It's a big deal. And let's get this into one of these packs. And let's get one of these into one of these packs. There it goes. All right. So we're all set up. We're all ready to go. Flip those around for a minute. Ready? Ooh, I'm sleepy, man. I can feel it. This is the end of the day for me. I really don't stay up after the stream. It's Betty Bye time. Sleepy Weeby time. Here we are. I wonder how many junk packs left might pick them up tomorrow. They're pretty fun. I got to make them all the time. Actually, they sell out. So I've begun to recognize them as a very popular thing. I'm actually starting to wonder if maybe I should take the bulk cards, right? The Pokemon bulk and all this other stuff, and try to hire somebody to turn them into like bulk bricks or something like that, you know? I think we could do that. I think what we could do is extract all the nice looking cards from the bad looking ones and create like a bulk brick. Now that would be a product that takes time to build. I wouldn't have time for that. Man, it would be nice to have Alexis do that or something. I don't know how to convince her to do something like that. That'd be a nice little product. Maybe like a $3 bulk brick. I don't know. It's just a passing thought. Probably a stupid idea. I'm probably better off just dumping them into those giant boxes and getting rid of those boxes as fast as possible, you know, instead of putting time into it. All right, give me a number. I like them because the random selection with fun cards. Yeah, I do too. I like them for that reason too. A lot of those cards are coming from abandoned bags from a long time ago. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the split. All right, it's split. Now the names. Here they are. Soak it in. We show off all the names before we start. I saw Mr. Brett in there. Good luck in there, Mr. Brett. All right. Everyone in here has a 1 in 16 odds. Obviously, there's also a star spot. What is the sought for poker card in the green deck, Bulbasaur? Well, I mean, if you think about it, the green deck does feature a green back with the Venusaur. And so getting, you know, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur from that set is probably pretty cool. Other than that, I think the green deck tends to sell for a little less of a premium than the red deck. I think people just prefer that Charizard on the back. You know, Charizard, the Charizard premium. It kind of sucks, actually. There. All right. Give me a number to split the names. I never got Blastoise from Japan. I want one some point. Night Stream is back. What is the star spot? Probably going to be the waifu break. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Thank you, Opticody. Set that there. Set this here. Good luck, everybody. We have Mr. Jesus. No luck. Sorry. Victor Kokiko. Sorry, Victor. Here's Joseph Smith. No luck. Nathan Gordon. No luck. Brandon Boutillier. Oops. Miss 6. Oh, 6 pulling the star. All right. Star 6. Here's Alexander Noor. Okay. Cody Sabring. Ivan Rodriguez. Oh! Ivan Rodriguez. He often talks about how unlucky he is in the breaks. Didn't he say he was like behind by like 14 or like 17 spots in a row? I think he said that, didn't he? But here's what's interesting. After missing 17 times or something like that, one pull and he's set all the way back to 0. He is no longer behind in the breaks. He just needed one pull to fix it. Wow. All right, don't celebrate too soon. Let's finish opening these before we celebrate too soon. Here's Javier. This has to run correctly before we can celebrate. Anthony Rodriguez. Nathan Gordon. Annie Valdez. Tyler Davis. Sorry, Tyler Davis. Here's Brett Love. Sorry, Brett. And Rigoberto Gil. It was the very last one. All right, now you can celebrate, Mr. Ivan. I assume you'll be watching this in the replay. Now you can celebrate. Wow. 2 away. Shush. I know, it sucks. Rigo Gil will be moved into the second chance baggie. We're going to let this fill up to like, what do you think, like 100 spots or something? I don't know. Oh, man, terrible heartburn. It's not like normal heartburn. It's like this feeling like you've got too much food in your stomach. You're going to like throw it up or something. It's that Wegovy, man. It's a punishment. There you go. All right. The Psyduck returns to me. To me. Ivan Rodriguez takes the shiny Charizard. Look at that. Ivan's going to be pretty shocked when he wakes up and learns about this. He probably felt like it's not possible to win these, but it's like, it happens, man. There it is. Pretty good. Are you losing weight? So far, I'm not losing weight, but I haven't gained any weight, very interestingly. So I have not gained any weight, which would suggest I actually am eating less food. I've gained no weight in a month. I've been gaining on average about a pound per month. I overeat all the time. I just overeat. And now I am not gaining weight. But I wouldn't say I'm losing weight. All right, so we're heading over to the breaks history. It's strong, man. I'm on a higher dosage now. This is going to say Charizard at 41 minutes. Boom. All right, 41 minutes in. Miss 6 gets moved over to the star spot. Boop. All right, 6, it's not quite over for you yet. You may pull this. You might be the one. Dropping that in there. 6, you're over here. I didn't see you there. All right, so that's 5 and 11 now. A bit nicer. We'll grab all these. I didn't know you'd be on. Yeah, I'm on a Sunday. AI told me no Sunday streams. It said if you stream this much, people won't have a reason to watch you because it's too many streams. And yet, here I am. I'm here anyways. We do have a break on the table. It's called the lightning break. Here's also the pack splits. You know, that XY breakthrough pack split's been going for a while, man. That one, we got to wrap that one up, man. All right, cool. Now, we got, what is this? A refund from McDonald's? What? Why did I get a refund from McDonald's? Oh, because when I ordered it, they rounded my order wrong. I went to McDonald's, what was it, yesterday, like Saturday, and I was getting a coffee for Karis. I gave her a little coffee. The doctor told her she needs to gain 10 pounds. He said, you need to get fat. And so now if she's craving anything, we just go get it for her. So I got her a mocha latte. She's so pretty. We took some pictures of her today, just randomly. We were out in the middle of nowhere in Lake of the Ozarks in a field you can go walking in the state park. And there were all these little spring flowers. It is. Look at this Umbreon. All right, but she got to get fat now. She's too skinny. It's a scam. How many packs? How many spots on the XY pack? I think there's 3 people in here currently. All right, so that means we are ready for a new break. Actually, we can get 2 new breaks if we want it. I'm not in a rush to put them up there. It's not a rush. I'm not trying to rush it. I'm going to get the right breaks up there. But we are in the middle of the Slab Rotate 2, and I kind of want to fill this thing out too, this Live Customs over here. How many of these do I got? Oh, God, plenty. So we can put a big card up there. That's cool. What would a big card look like in that box? Let's see what we got over here. First place. Quillfish. I'm sorry, not Quillfish. Squirtle. Would people enjoy a Squirtle Ace of Hearts from the Fire deck? I feel like they would. I like this Raucous Mewtwo, too. How much did I pay for that? I don't remember. I don't think it was terribly expensive. Let's see what this Squirtle's going for currently. Squirtle poker. Any gym breaks? We're kind of low on those too. So it sounds to me like we could use some work on the breaks. All right, so it looks like we're going to do. We can either roll it down to 240. Actually, the one on eBay is 255 before taxes. I mean, it is a nice red deck card. Let's make it 280. I'm gonna be greedy. Let's be greedy. He's going in. These cards tend to rise in price over time anyways. Like, so for example, if no one pulls them for a while, one day he's gonna be 280 anyways. All right, we're gonna do 280. Let's get him set up. There it is. Love that Squirtle. Yeah, I like him too. Here we are. So he's going to be the Squirtle. Number 007. Squirtle. Poker. Red. P10. All right, and that is going to be a hit. That's what this could use. This box could use a nice hit right now. I feel like it's kind of low on hits. Well, I can see the moon reflecting in the water. That's so cool. All right. Man, is it time to get new custom booster packs or what? Maybe we should like reset it with like Mega Dream or something. It's probably too late for that. If we were going to do that, we should have done that when Mega Dream first came out. I could have gotten a whole bunch of empty Mega Dream packs. All right, there we go. Howdy, mister. Well, shit. What's up, Mr. FCB? All right. So now you're going to have a shot at grabbing a nice Squirtle in here. So we have increased the number of really big hits in the box by one. Now, he's a pretty big pull. If you pull him out with 25 bucks or maybe 50 bucks, that's a pretty big flip. I don't want to know where he's at. I don't want to know where anyone's at. All right, good. I wanted to do that last night, but just needed an opening to do it. Can't wait to crack the Mewtwo Mew Jumbo Slab to put in the Jumbo. No, what are you talking about, bro? That's such a bad idea. That is 1,000% a bad idea to crack that. Here's Sylveon. Here's Super 17. Here's Meowth. Here's Monkey D. Luffy. Let's reprice the Monkey D. Luffy. I don't really know anything about this card. I based that price off of what I found on the internet. So we're going to make him cheaper now. He's going to be $90. So he's $15 off effectively. That's the new price. All right. We like $15 off, don't we? How was your Easter Sunday? It was pretty good. How was your Easter Sundays? Six, what'd you do for Easter? Did you go Easter egg hunting? All right, guys, no orders in the queue. We have an empty queue. Here's Shuffle from Hidden Legends. PSA 10. It's just a common card. I believe I just sold the same style of card as this one for $200 in eBay. Like today I did that. I have a broken foot. Yeah, but you can just go hopping, right? Like the Easter Bunny. Hop, hop, hop. There you go. You never hopped before? Come on, Six. It's just a little bit of hopping. Hibbity hop, bibbity bop. Let's see. I saw Kanye West sold out like a stadium. He hosted an event and sang, and there was like this cool smoky stage, and he was like, bibbity bop boop. And people were like, woo! Yeah, check it out. So this is Hidden Legends. We just sold this Power Keepers Vulpix non-hollow for $200. $200. It's not bad. But I don't think Shuppet would cost that much. PSA 10, Shuppet, Power Keepers. All right. Whenever Gen or 6 is in a break, I know I'm cooked. He's cooked. All right, there's no equivalent to what I'm trying to sell. So let's just look for PSA 10 Power Keepers. And then let's just look at the absolute cheapest thing you can buy. Well, looks like we're just going to make up a price. We're going to say 125. That's how I feel about it. All right, 125. Shuppet, the puppet. Hidden Legends. Very nice. What are you guys looking for? Are you looking for gym breaks? Are you looking for big breaks? Are you looking for little breaks? We need a big break. Ooh. How about that Snorlax for 40,000? Ooh. How about that Ray Ray? Ooh. How about this Staff Magneton? Can we get a close-up of the Beckett Sylveon? There's a Beckett Sylveon? Beckett Sylveon. What are you talking about? Ooh, you have to tell me which one. Is it on the table? Gym breaks. We want gym breaks. All right. How about this little guy? We got this cute Meowth, right? It's a Taruka. All right, Meowth break. Meowth is pretty cute. You can work on your scorecard. Let's make him a little bit cheaper. So he should be 30 and 30, right? But let's make him 29. To entice you, to make you go, ooh, discount. All right, $29 Taruka Meowth. That'd be a fun card to pick up in a break. In a gym break. Have Pikachu, Ditto, Hisuian Samurott, Quilava. I like this Ditto, man. We've sold a lot of these Dittos. Let's see how Ditto's doing. This is not Beckett. This is CGC. CGC. That's why I got confused. You seen Soulja Boy at CAC? Oh yeah, Soulja Boy. And Superman. Oh! All right. So we've got a Ditto. And this shall be the new lightning break. The Luigi for 1.2K on the table for a break. Oh, yeah? He could be a heartbreak, couldn't he? Be an interesting one. Or a rare candy. Yeah, he could be. Easily. That's why we never have any slabs ready for slab away. All right, so it shall be $40, 1 in 10 with a star spot. All right, that is the new lightning break. Food review. There it is. Ditto Smooch. Ditto's pretty popular right now because of Pocopia. Helps you cope with life. That's why Cope's in the name. Wait a second. Oh, we already had a lightning break. Wait a second. All right, hold on. This is not available. Snorlax is the lightning break. I'm just being a dummy. All right. I'm getting ahead of myself. I actually forgot we had a... And look, somebody's in it. Andy Valdez is in there. Snorlax, 1 in 6, comes with a star spot. What would everyone think the top 4 grading companies are, and if there are any up there? Well, number 1, at the very top, Cardconomist Grading. Cardconomist Grading. Easily top 10, top 3 card grading company. All right. No orders in the queue on this fine Sunday. Welcome to the Sunday nighttime stream. It's the Easter stream. We got some booster packs to give away still. So this is Staff Magneton. How many of these are there? I think I bought it because it was actually really rare. Oh, wow. Those pop 70? That's really rare. I sleepy after. What? Oh. There's none for sale, is that right? Wow, there's not a single one of these for sale online. Whoa, he's blown up in price over time. He's sold for 500. How much did I get mine for? These staff cards are very interesting. I'm really into staff cards lately. They kind of remind me of the EX era, by the way. Wow, crazy. Looks like I own 4 of them, though. I could host a Magneton break, but I don't know if anyone else would jump into one, especially with how expensive they are now. That's a tricky decision. I don't know. Might not be popular enough. Let's see. Might not be popular. Ooh. I got a guy inquiring about this guy right here. Look at that. Beautiful. There's one up on eBay for like 5,000. Here it is. That's pretty neat. Charmander, huh? Charmander, Char. What is all this crazy weird stuff I got, man? I just got weird stuff all over the place. Let's see them slabs. Beedrill. Charmander, he's pretty good. Charizard, I should say. Oh. A vendor card, huh? Lord of the Rings slab? Yeah, that could be a break. What do you think? Lord of the Rings slab break? That's tricky. I don't know what to host for the next Heartbreak. You know, let's start this way. Yeah, I got to do this right. Let's start this way. Let's head right over here. Let's head right over here to this box over here and take a quick look at the Pricey Slabs channel. Oh, Spectra Jolteon. That's interesting. That's pretty cool. Life Flareon. Oh, we got 2 of them, in fact. Life Flareon. That one's pretty interesting. No poker cards. I don't think poker cards are mainstream enough. They're still this thing that's growing. I love the poker cards. I really think the poker cards are just wild, man. Like, look, 700? Bro. All right. That's too expensive. The Lily, though. I don't know if people would jump in that Lily. That's another waifu break. What do you think people think of this Scizor, too? That's kind of a cool one, actually. Scizor. Oh, my God. That's cool. Oh, wow. That's a really good card. That's Topps Halo. Somehow graded 10. How does that even happen? Whoa, that's too expensive. I don't think this one would finish. That's an interesting one. Maybe like for a lightning break. Checklist Cardos. That's an interesting one for sure. Ooh. They're either too weird or too cheap or too big. They're never just right. Now, wait a second. How's this one 500 and this one's 300? Boy, they look good, though, don't they? Ooh. I could host a Tyranitar staff card break. Are you guys into that? That's eligible, for sure. I'm really into the staff cards lately, and Tyranitar would be a lot more successful as a break than the Magneton. What's crazy is the Magneton's like the same price. The Magneton's are really expensive. But I don't think people want Magneton. I could do Lord of the Rings. That's not a Pokemon card, though. Ethan's Typhlosion instead of Tyranitar, potentially. This guy should, like, go on a break or something right now. He should go into the... Ooh, that's really cool. Diamond Pearl, Giratina half deck. That's really neat. Queen of Spades, Scizor. Beedrill, Lickitung. Ooh, Cloud. We got to do that Cloud sometime. Honestly, I feel like that might have some success too. Professor Oak. Man, we do have the poker cards. We got lots of poker cards for you guys. Oh, these Pokemon Stadiums, which are jumping in price. Thick Wick. Some pristine tag slabs. I refuse to lower the price on them. They're probably underpriced as we speak. They're probably too cheap right now. Ah, I had another Squirtle. Okay, 2 Squirtles then. Kuromi Black Label. Oh, that's an interesting one. Cardos Blastoise. All right, so we got a couple from the actual expensive slabs box. Did any of these cards tickle your pickle? Let me know. How many of you guys feel like your pickle has been tickled by these options? Putting these back in where they belong. Get back in that box. Can I purchase the Lord of the Rings slab? Yes. That is in fact for sale right now for $380. Well, unless there's like a new record price on it. You want me to check? Maybe I should check. Let's see. Lord of the Rings Tops checklist. By the way, this card last sold for $250, but he did also sell ones for $475. That's a real sale. So he's sold for as high as $475. Now those are sold items. What about ones that are actually available for sale? That's a 9. So there doesn't appear to be one for sale. There's a PSA 9 for sale. Anyways, I think he looks nice. There it is. But let's keep putting this back down there. I was just about to pay for it. You're welcome to buy that slab. It's a beautiful slab. It's been, I'm sure, extremely harshly graded by tag grading. They're very harsh graders. Here's a Halo sketch, by the way. It's an ODST, something like that. I don't know how well that one's going to do. I feel like it's just not good enough somehow as a sketch. All right, these are some potential breaks, guys. Do any of these catch your fancies? Speak up. Speak up if you like any of these. I like this one, Giratina. I think he's cool. The Chansey could actually be a break. All right. I think the Chansey could take a while, too, though. It could be stuck. 6 says no. All right. Let me slab one away. You can slab those away. Those are all in the expensive slabs box. All right, so let's see. There's another Lord of the Rings slab. We got some of these. Some of those are cheaper. This guy's a 1 in 20. Man, that's a big break. Man, I might as well consider starting that one up. So we must have calculated the price on this one at some point and decided it was a 1 in 20. Let's go ahead and recalculate it. See where it ends up at. Blastoise for sure. Charizard. Let's say Ultra Premium Collection. 25th. Charizard. Come on now. There we go. So the Charizard, we got the Charizard price. Let's get it. Oops. And now let's get the Pikachu price. All right. Is that Charizard metal? It is. It is metal Charizard. Ooh. Nah, 20 is way too high. 20 is way too high. Oops. It looks like the Charizard Pikachu break would be a 14 spot break with the star card making it 15. That's what it would actually be. So we're going to run this. This shall be a 15 spot break in total. And what should it be? The rare candy or the heartbreak? I think this feels more like a rare candy kind of break, doesn't it? Just don't feel like no heartbreak break. This is a very special thing because it's not every day you get a chance to have such a beautiful pair like this. So obviously the PSA 10 of this Charizard last sold for like 13,000. So there's just no way in hell we're ever going to host that as a break. I mean, if we did, it would be an ultra break. And we would not be pairing it with the Pikachu either. It just wouldn't be affordable. So we have to do like 9s or 8s to host something that's, you know, completely reasonable. And that means also that it's pretty reasonable to just collect these as 8s. Who cares? There's nothing wrong with it. So we're going to host a round of 8s on this. And this shall be the new rare candy. What's happening here? It's Miss Sarah. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Welcome to the Sarah Doozelberry Show. Sarah, we just need canned laughter now. Do-do-do-do. Scuba-dee buzz. Do-do-do-do. Can I give you my left arm? Mister's calling us Pokey Broke. Broke. I said, I want you to be my honey bun. I said, you can be my number one. This shall say candy on it. All right, so this is the new rare candy. Broke ass titties. No, but seriously, I mean, if a break was $13,000 and we divided by 400, you need 32 spots at $400 per spot. It's not going to happen. It's too much. You're asking too much at that point. It's actually really crazy too. I mean, like, I would feel too much like a high stakes casino or something. I'm not even kidding you. It's just too much money. It's too much money. All right. Would you sell the PSA Lord of the Rings at the same price? No. He would be quite a bit more expensive probably, or he would be reserved strictly for a break. I don't think that the PSA brand graded the card any better or worse than the tag slab. But I'm not going to allow them to compete with each other that way. I don't want it. So I don't want to be like, okay, yeah, we're going to do 380 on PSA now. All right, but we will probably reserve that PSA one for a break in the future, or maybe I'll just hold it and see what happens with it. All right, how are you, my love? You talking to Cody? All right, let's go ahead. What does Cody have that I don't? Here's, click. No, we got to hit refresh. Refresh. Okay. Click. Here's Miss Six. She says 1 live costume, 3 surprise 151s. All right. One of these. Cody isn't 50. Hey! This is a young man's game. Thank you for the CGC Metals art from Cyberway a few years ago. Happy camper indeed. Yeah, those cards have gone up a lot. A lot. Do you remember what you paid for it? And what is it going for now? Miss Six, you have this wonderful Mickey Mouse 5 of spades. There we go. I think it's a coded message, Six. I think when you pull the 5 of spades, what it's trying to tell you is buy 5 more live customs. Deep. Okay, there we go. Happy Easter. That's right. What'd you guys do for Easter? Did you guys do anything for Easter? I got a free meal from DoorDash, so that was kind of cool. I ordered some DoorDash, and it was like late. It took like 2 hours to get here. And then when it got here, it was like soggy and freezing cold. It was terrible. It was like, ugh. So I contacted them, and I said, you know, it took like 2 hours, and your stupid app won't let me cancel it when it's like taking too long. And then it arrived all soggy and gross. And actually, they got the order wrong, too. They got Karis the wrong item. And so I complained, and they're like, here's all your money back. I was like, oh, really? So it's like, it was cold and soggy, but it was also free. So it was like the taste of victory almost. It was like, oh, this is pretty good. It tastes delicious, if you ask me. We are. Yay for Mister's free meal. I was very impressed. I was like, oh, so the whole thing's just free now, huh? But yeah, it was really weird. I ordered it at like 9:40, I want to say, and it was officially at my home by like 11:30. And when you go to cancel, because they're taking forever, when you go to cancel, you're like, all right, get me out of here. I don't want to eat this. The app says, I can't let you do that, Mr. Will Robinson. That's what the app says. It literally says, What it says is if you want to cancel, we'll give you $8 back out of the $60 that you spent. And it's like, wow, that's crazy. So it says, you cancel, and we're keeping all your money. Miss Six, you got a couple hollows. People scam DoorDash all the time like that. Not me. I don't ever scam. The food genuinely arrived cold and wet. It was wet because obviously they made it like 2 hours ago, and then it just sat there. You know, like the way food can sit out. Well, it sat there in a container with the lid closed. So all the moisture, all the steam from the food just raised up into the container, I'm sure, and created condensation. And that just dripped down into the food and made it all gross. It was so annoying because I would have been just as happy to cancel the order and just go out to eat. You know, just drive out to eat instead of eating at home. You know, it's a nice day out. And instead, we were just stuck there with our thumb up our asses going, where's our food? So it finally arrives 2 hours later, cold and soggy. So I guess it's a good thing they canceled it or gave me my money back, because if they didn't, I'd have been very disappointed. Lucas, what's up, Lucas? I wasn't able to get in the last 2 streams. I'm very disappointed in you, Lucas. We were relying on you. Javier Arroyo says 5 of the hollow shell. No, wait a second. 6 gets one of these too. Here you go, 6. I paid $760 for the Melzard. Now I think it's about 2.6 thousand. Wow, pretty good. That's like what? Almost times 4. That's pretty good. Here we are. Kafagregus. Gregus. All right, 6 with the little hollow. Miss 6. Her name is 6, but she actually likes the number 7. We have a new rare candy break. New lightning break, new rare candy break. The lightning break is Snorlax, 1 of 6. The candy break is Charizard Metal with 1 in 15, but it's actually 2 cards. You also get the Pikachu. So you get Charizard and Pikachu, and they match. They're sequential too. Very nice. We have Mr. Thunder Pulse Games. I have an existing bag. Let's see. 1 Nikkei Weiss English, 1 Azure Lane Volume 2, 1 Dan to Dan, 1 Interspecies Reviewer, 1 Nintendo, 1 TCG bulk box. Let me look into those bulk boxes, because, man, I do not have any bulk left. Let's see. Whatever the price is on those bulk boxes, I do not have any left. Did you guys notice we sell shipping protection now? Let's see. Oh, yeah, box of bulk cards, 44. We can't do that. I'm just going to say sold out on it. So this is sold out. The problem is I do not have the bulk to make that box. Now, if you're wanting to wait a long time, like let's say over a week for me to eventually make that bulk, we can do that. But those are going to be marked as sold out for now. Let's see. Did you ever hear about the cases? Update on those cases. Which cases are you talking about? The Japanese ones? Mr. My Shuffles. Yes, Javier Shuffles. I would never forget Javier's Shuffles. Hold on. Let's take care of Javier's 5 hollow shuffles, and then let's go back to Thunder Pulse Gaming. Ready? Thunder Pulse says, that's fine. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it wasn't supposed to be 5. It was supposed to be 3. Hold on. 1 back, 1 back. There we go. 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this is supposed to be 5. Good luck. Javier. 1, 2. All right, they weren't hot anyways. But you are going to pull Nido Queen anyways. Let's go grab you that Nido Queen, and you can decide to re-roll it if you wish, or stick with it if you think it's a good card. I believe that's a Jungle Nido Queen. It's really not bad compared to some of the stuff in the box. Let's see. It is a 9, but it's a vintage 9. Let's see. Ah, yes. Here it is. Vintage 9 Nido Queen. That's a rare. Now, it's a $50 card. You have the option to re-roll it or to keep it. Ugh, that's so heavy. All right. Get comfortable, Mr. Thunder Pulse Game, in case he decides to re-roll. Reroll. All right, that's what I suspected. 9s are unacceptable. Sorry, Nido Queen. Now, if this had been a 10, you would have thought about it, wouldn't you? You'd have been like, maybe. All right, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It goes back on 10 spots, but you're getting a 9-spot reroll. And we already marked it down to 45. Good. Okay. Good luck in your reroll. This is the Poke Shuffle? Yes, sir. It's very popular. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he just re-rolled the Nido Queen. He's up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So now you got Clefable 10. Interesting, interesting. Let's go look up the Clefable. I think it's a classic collection card. Ready? So I'll pull these out. All right. I got to have room in the box to shuffle between the cards. That's why I pull those out. The box is that full. Oh, Clefable. I'd write their name on the top of their sleeve. Make it really easy to find them. There it is. So you're up further from the Nido Queen. What are you thinking? Keep it or re-roll it? Oof. There it is. Mister, can we go over the current breaks? Yes, the Heartbreak Tyranitar is over, and the Lightning Shiny Charizard is over. So now we do not have a Heartbreak, but we have a new rare candy for this premium Charizard. He's an 8, and this Pikachu that you also get is an 8. They're sequential 8s. What were we doing in the last 2 streams? Where were you on the night of the 24th? Keep. All right, you got it. Javier Arroyo. Mega pack break status. Mega pack break status. There's nobody in it. You could join it. Next up, we have Thunder Pulse Games. 1 Nikkei Weiss English. Okay, Nikkei Weiss English. You ready? One of these. One Azure Lane, Volume 2. Very specific booster. That's Volume 1. Here's Volume 2. One Dan to Dan. All right. I don't know where I last saw Dan to Dan either. Is Dan to Dan in here? Here's Interspecies, but it looks like we need a new box for that. Because when a bag runs out, we have to restock it. That's the rule. There's Dan to Dan. One Nintendo 98. Let's see. All right. Mr. Thunder Pulse Games. I think I'm going to cancel on that bulk box. There is actually a queue for those bulk boxes, and the queue is about 25 bulk boxes long, and I'm out of bulk right now. We are. So to fulfill it, I would have to let you jump that queue, or I would have to have you wait like 7 years for it. And I think that that's just not a good idea. We are. All right, let me set that there. If you're interested in turning that into like booster packs or something, you got 44 bucks to spend if you want to have some fun though, okay? Let me go grab a box of the Interspecies Reviewer. That was the last pack of Interspecies Reviewer. You bought it all. Wow. Crazy. Okay, so Interspecies is sold out. Here it is. We're just going to remove it. We'll save on that. Let's go over to the website. Mr. People actually buy your bulk. Are they popular? There's one guy. I've told you this. He says he's a guy with autism, and he likes to, let me throw this away now. Interspecies Reviewer, it's gone. Yeah? Did it work? There it goes. He likes to order those for some reason. I don't think he's a card shopper or anything. And he's been buying them for like over a year now. He most recently sent me for like 25 boxes of it. I've only got a couple of them done. So I know the line to actually receive them super long. All right. It is. He says he likes to sit down and sort them all day. It makes him feel better. Here's this. Oh, yeah. Super Mario logo is going to be a top pull in this box. A little bit of a warp going on here. I guess that's how these packs can go. He's definitely selling them, says Rip and Flip. Yeah, well, I tried to do research on him, and I couldn't find anything about him being a seller or anything like that. So he doesn't talk like somebody who's reselling them either. Here we are. All right. Very nice. Oh, but you're right. He could be reselling them. Who knows? You want to keep your little packet here? I got a teddy bear from Easter, like a giant one. Did you see the Jolena Gazelle collection? One of the biggest public collections. I did not. Is it something that was being displayed in a museum? All right, you ready? Here it goes. Tossing this. Mr. Thunder. I linked that one for you. Ah, okay. Woo, look at you. You're having a good night tonight. Thunder Pulse Gaming. Got this guy with the glasses. I think that was an SR or SP or something like that. Here's Azur Lane. Oh, yes. Wow, man. You forget about this stuff. There we go. People don't open the Azure Lane quite as often. I don't know why. Here's the Nikkei. The Nikkei gets open all the time. We have a fresh case of the Nikkei. That's fresh. Wait, is there no hollow? Oh, this card's the hollow. There it is. It's a privately owned collection. I want to drill something. You know what you could do, Mr. Ants Taco, if you want to drill something? Try this. Buy a $40 spot in a break and have me write down on the card to drill it if it gets pulled. That's a way that you could drill a really expensive card. There it is. Okay. But you have to get lucky in order for it to be drilled. Now, Thunder Pulse Gaming, let's go look at the TH boxes. Apparently we have a TH category. But it's kind of surprising. I didn't know we did that. Theater Labby, Thunder Pulse Games. Here it is. Now you have $44 left. Here's the rest of your order. Ooh, I see somebody just sent a ticket in. Ooh, wow, you like the Weiss cards. That's cool, man. So he just sold out of those interspecies reviewers. You bought the actual last pack. There was one pack left. There are 10 million particles in the universe that we can observe. Your mama took the ugly ones and put them into one nerd. What? Ah, man. All right, there we go. I've been served. Let me write you down as having $44. Thunder Pulse, 44. What was your first non-Pokemon card? That's a great question. I don't know if I remember that. Beatrice Mona says, can I get a spot in that rare Candy Metal Slabs break? Yes. This is a very special break that I'm not going to be able to host again in the future. So this is kind of like a one-time deal, isn't it? Not sure what to use the credit on yet. Take your time. No rush. So, because look, this is sequential. 97, 98. Pretty neat, right? So they are sequential. And there's 15 spots in here. Where did I put the rare candy bag? Is it still floating around? It is. Rare candy bag. Miss Beatrice is in. So I think this is a very special break because, number one, it's affordable. Number two, it's sequential. When's the next time that's ever going to happen again? And the grade is just perfect, you know. Like, if it had been 9s, it'd have been so much more expensive. This probably would have had to be a mega break. All right, that's 1 out of 15. Thunder Pulse Gaming. You also get one of these. Here you go, Thunder Pulse Gaming. I do wonder how her dad got a 5 University Magic card. Oh, you're saying owns 5 of them. I did not see that, but I guess Alex gave me a link to it, and I saw the thumbnail for the link. No, I clicked on that, and I scrolled through, but I didn't watch it very much. Let me put this to the side, Mr. Thunderpulse. Basically, it's just a really good collection on display at a museum. Is that right? I think that's cool. I think the fact that you could probably put a Pokemon card collection together to be displayed at a museum shows you once again that there's some really hidden value to Pokemon cards, right? Because there's probably going to be multiple instances of that. Some of the best Pokemon card collections are going to be turned into museum displays, and people are going to pay money to get into that museum to see that Pokemon card set. So now you have an asset class that is actually generating revenue, just like fine art. All right, there we go. Beatrice, you're going to pull a little one of these. It's a house, not a museum. Oh, that was a house. Well, even so, what I'm saying is still true, though. You know, somebody's going to put together a museum display for those Pokemon cards one day, some great Pokemon card collection, and it's going to pull in a lot of revenue. Here's Matthew T, Japanese EB3 5 packs. EB3 5 packs. Okay. Mr. Matthew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to sell it, mister. Would you buy? If I had millions of dollars, yeah, I'd buy it. I don't have millions of dollars. 1989, Nintendo's tattoos. Pokey Shuffles, chance for a slab. I have a bag under MT, thanks. All right, sounds good. Hoppy Easter, he said hoppy. Oh my gosh, I'm giggling. You got me giggling and farting over here. No, you do not have me farting, because I never fart. Here we are. There is tattoos, Mario tattoos. Ever. We are? Oh, yes. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? Mark, thank you for the $10 donation, Mark. I really appreciate that. Mark, you're too generous. Can I get a nacho? Oh, mister, those are my favorite. I want a ween. Here it is. You can fight us and we will let you win. Little kiss, big hug, little kiss. Tossing this. Oh, so that's going to be a round of hollows in your EB3s. Here's your Nintendo pack. Did we get you one of these? Mr. Mega Pack Break price. The Jumbo Pack Break is $40 to join. It's always $40. And it's a combination of a lot of different boosters. You need a total of 4 people for it to go off. If you join it, then it's more likely to go off because people don't start getting in there until someone else does. That just seems to be the weird nature of it. Don't forget the Pokey Scuffles. Scuffles? Whoa, 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 whoa. Language. We don't use that word in this house. Let's see. I bet Mary the moderator, doesn't know that she actually has her own bag of cards over here that she put together a long time ago, and it's still just sitting here. I never, what's the word? Revoted. My daughter has never watched Nacho Libre. Nacho! I am a real religious man. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here we are. Boop. One speeper. Do 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 do. Mary for band. Probably it's Mario. It's me, Mario. 6 says 1 live costume. Miss 6. Her name is 6. She picks up the sticks. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is for 6. Boop. You got 1 Hello Kitty. Meow. Sorry, 6. All right. Mister, it was 5. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It was 5? I think I'm getting old. I must not have seen that in the order. Hold on. I can't win. 6, let's put you in the second chance bag. You ready? So far, 6, you have not struck gold. But here is your second chance. Let's scroll back up. Oh, you know, it does say 1 Pokey Shuffle, but if you actually keep reading, it says Pokey Shuffle chance for slab, 5 tries. So it's like, it depends on how you read it. All right, so What you really need is the next 4 right from the front. That's what you need, right? Because those would have been yours. All right, like that, see? So that would have been yours. Let's see what you got on those next 4. Still cold. That's rough, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. That's rough. Rough, rough. There goes. Okay. I'm sorry. Mr. Jeff's up late. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Jeff says 1 rare candy spot. Oh. Oops. I shouldn't whistle. Whistling's no good. How many packs so far on the mega pack break? How many packs? Are you asking what's in the mega pack break? A conglomerate of packs. A slice. A couple of these, couple of those. A little sprinkle. The secret sauce. A 151 surprise. Surprise! A Sneaker Bunko Volume 2. Sneaker Bunko Volume 2 times 4. Oh, I see. You will need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. The website's really confusing to read sometimes. Did you know that? 2, 3, 4. And then you need 6 of the ninja spinners. I want to be ninja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I watched Karis finish Halo Wars today. That was kind of cool. We are. Bollocks, says Instagibbous. Bollocks, I say. All right, ready? Here goes. Did you get Final Fantasy Dreamlike Oceans? Yes, I placed an order for it. It has not arrived yet. Maybe it's going to arrive on Monday. I've had a couple of people ask for that now. Kind of interesting. All right. Boop. What's this? We've got Gordy. Cold. Cold. Oh, you've got Upside Down Paris. It's the Awful Tower. Here's Ampharos. Wait, they didn't put safety guards up so that people couldn't do like vehicle, mass murder attacks. Right? Or shootings or something. Yeah, shouldn't there be a bunch of like see-through glass and cement blocks around it? Oh, wait. That's only in the actual real world, huh? Not in the Japanese version. There we go. All right. I'm old enough to remember when the Eiffel Tower didn't have that. They invented that later. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. Here's... here's a hollow. How much to see Mary's bag? Oh, you're making me sound like a pimp or something, dude. How much to see her bag? Ow. Poked my fingers real hard. Here's a Ninetales. All right, homie. $3 and I'll let you see a picture of her bag. Yeah, but you can't share this with no one. There we go. Ooh. Listen, cuz. I think we got it all. All right. Ooh. Ooh. There you go, Mr. Jeff. Wish someone would ask to see my bag. There. Very good. Sorry, Mr. Phil. Some of us were born with good bags. Some of us were born to work a real job and pay money to see bags. Here's Mr. Krabs. That's what really is the surprising, deeper reality of it all. People think that the wealth gap comes down to money, but the wealth gap started out with different DNA, wasn't it? It was actually a DNA gap. We can't all be Jennifer Lawrence. No. Dude, she's not even good looking. Jennifer Lawrence. I always thought Jennifer Lawrence looked kind of like, I don't know. I thought she always looked kind of goofy, man. So next up, we have an order from Nicholas Pacheco. Nicholas Pacheco is ordered. Topps Nintendo game pack. Oh, yeah. She's so, like, mid, bro. I like Jennifer Lawrence. I like her. Jennifer Lawrence. I love it. Let's see. You need a Topps Sonic. Ooh. Where's the Sonics? Here they are. Sitting pretty far away. Big fan of the Sonics. Some really, really expensive cards, including holo cards, can come out of here. They just don't very often, sadly. I donate all my extra income to charity now, and when she's not working, Destiny. What's the next step with IVF? So basically, Karis has to have like a month reset or something like that, and then they're gonna give her birth control so that they can like predict her exact like menstruation, and then at that point they will give her estrogen and progesterone, which comes from a big fat needle that she has to inject into her own butt over and over again. The estrogen is just a simple pill, though. So they will begin a very meticulous, sort of like scheduled estrogen, progesterone treatment schedule plan. And what it's meant to do, it sets your body up to have the exact conditions that you normally would have if you were getting pregnant. Then that takes about 1 month. So about 2 months later, they will have her come into the clinic and they will use a turkey baster to shoot a little embryo up into her. And then you pray to Jesus that the embryo takes, because apparently it might not. It might not. It might be like, nah, I'm not doing it. Ooh. Hoo-hoo. So that is how it works. All right. I'll keep my fingers crossed. I think Karis probably wouldn't want you to say that. I don't know. It's science. I only believe in science. No, that is how it works. I've seen the needles like this long. She stabs a needle like this into her, kind of like her glutes, and it's painful too. Hurts. So you have to do this really painful thing to do it all. Ooh, man, I thought you were getting a hollow there. All right, look at that. Flick it. That is a very good-looking Sonic card, wouldn't you agree? Mister going to make the real Scientology. Here we are. The religion of science. Mister, I got 2 live customs as well. Oh, yes, you did. Here we are. Okay, thank you. Excuse me. She gets the needle, and Mister gets the glove. Yeah, well, there is a time period at some point very close to the, they call it the transfer. That's what they call it when they're going to transfer the embryo over. There's this point in the process where we're not allowed to bump uglies anymore. God, it sucks. It's like, yeah, it's too bad, huh? Let's see. It feels very strange. Like, it's not like how you expect to get someone pregnant. Ministering, it's so much work. It's like an extreme amount of work. The doctors have multiple checkups where they use ultrasound to look and make sure that the conditions are like extremely precise. There we go. And then 1 embryo will get used, and if it doesn't implant, it will be a dead embryo. Wild. It's like a baby that could have existed but didn't exist. How fascinating. And apparently that happens in your bodies all year long. All around the world, girls have situations where their body has reached the point where the sperm fertilized the egg, but the egg never implants. The embryo doesn't. And so a lot of people didn't know that. 2 live customs coming your way, bro. What we got for you? What if Mister gets pregnant? I'm in my 3rd trimester. I'm going to have a brown fudge baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to name her 6. All right, what do we got? Oh, there we go. There's a hit. Holy, bro. I was starting to think there might not be any in here. Is it going to be Rayquaza? Dark Marowak, T8. Oh, that's a good one. That's a Rocket Returns Dark Marowak. All right. So you got a very vintage card in yours. Everyone but me. You can't hold those for that long. You'll get poop madness. Yeah, you don't want poop madness. That's when the poop goes up into your brain and it starts coming out of your ears. So you get like drippy poop ears. Ugh. All right, so Dark Schmarowak for 125. Here it is. Looks like that. You can keep it or you can re-roll it. You'll get 4 re-rolls if you decide to re-roll it. Dark Schmarowak. For Nicholas Pacheco. Use my store credit to get me 2 live. Oh, hold on now. I didn't actually read that part. I got to get rid of that. Fix Coinbase, ship Riley. Keep. Good choice, good choice. All right. Ah, Mr. Nicholas. Nicola. What do you guys think of that? Was that fun? Learning about that? There we go. I had a little date with the little cup. And that was the most exciting part for me. It was a lot of work. Here we are. Cares had to do a lot. Before they can create the embryos, they do this thing called egg retrieval, where they have to get a whole bunch of eggs from the girl, as many as they can get in one round. Here it is. Nicholas Pacheco. You say that till he's a former NBA player. Whoa. All right, you know what's going to happen, right? This hair cross is going up. He's going to go in for 150. Did you need a magazine? You know what? There was actually like a Playboy magazine in the room in a basket. There was a couple magazines like that. You know, like Hustler and Playboy and whatever it was. For the love of God, I will never touch those magazines. Can you even imagine the amount of the stuff that is on those magazines? There we go, 6 of these. Sitting in a nice little wicker basket. There's a brown little basket right next to the dimmed light, the dimmed lamp light. Yuck, bro. It is. He had his phone. That's right. Well, obviously, I just imagined, you know, saying my wedding vows. That's what I did, right? Like all of you when you're making love, right? When you're bumping uglies. We're going to say number 43. I do love her. We are. All right. Mister's trying to breed pokey streamers. Oh, yes. Corn. 5 billion, Mr. Google Bonnie Blue. No. Bonnie Blue's not good enough for that. We are. She's like, Bonnie Blue's like a B. She's like B tier, bro. We are. Bonnie Blue's okay. She's okay, but she's more like a spectacle. She makes the news. She doesn't get that good ranking, you know what I mean? Bonnie Blue. Maybe they have a subscription. Here's a Ditto. Dittos are kind of cool right now. 2 tiers under Zendaya. Oh, Zendaya. Oh, my God. Jesus, dude. Did you play Dispatch? No, I don't know what that means. Here we are. All right. Dispatch, huh? I played with this patch. There we go. All right. That goes up here. Good. Thank you, Mr. Nicholas. Philip Adornato. He gets an order that says, ta-da! Is it going to load? Take it a minute to load. It's a big order. Her face shows her mileage. We've talked about this before, by the way. We've talked about Bonnie Blue has a distinctive facial structure. I don't know what it is. I don't know how you get a face like that. I don't think it's mileage. I don't think she looks older. She just has a really different, like bone structure or something, right? Like she looks almost more primordial or primal or something. She's got a look. You guys yourself recognize it. It's a strange look. And I don't know. She's just like more human or something. She's like something out of Dark Souls. I don't know how to describe it. Now, hold up. Are we freezing? Alien. I'm sorry, but it looks like my website's freezing up. What the hell? Oh, there it goes. All right, so he ordered... Oh, my God, and now we're all over the place. That sucks. Hold on, let me go back to it. It's called a facelift. No, she hasn't had a facelift. All right, so here we go. So wait a second. We're going to try this. Wait a second. What are we looking at here? Ah, there it is. Okay, Philip Adornato. Now, he's got a full box of Mega Dream. Mega Dream, huh? Where are we storing our full boxes of Mega Dream at? We got one nearby? Are Mega Dream boxes going up, guys? How's Mega Dream doing? Is it getting more expensive? All right, let me go find some Mega Dream. I'll be right back, all right? Yeah, she has told me so. Started a business and been working trying to be like Mr. Ant's Taco's going to be rich, man. He's going to be a millionaire. Sent in a ZELLE order. Sounds good. All right, I'm going to go get this Mega Dream. I'll be right back. We're running low on Mega Dream, huh? Mega Dream. I am curious about Mega Dream, Mr. Phillip. If you'll give me a minute, I don't think I've repriced it in a while. I'm going to be quiet for a while. Nice, man. That's legit. Working for the man sucks. Working for yourself can suck too. I will say that. We are like when there's stuff going wrong. Ugh. Sometimes things go wrong. Let's see. What is this music right now, man? Let me do this as well. Let me say in the US only. There we go. Okay. Let's see. All right, we're good on Mega Dream. Here goes, Mr. Phillip. LMFAO, no assistance from the nurse. 2 fingers. Started a business, been working. She has told me so. Who needed 2 fingers? Nah, man, I talk about doing my part in the IVF, cycle treatment, whatever you want to call it. And the boy's job is to have a little date with the little cup. And for this clinic, it's very bizarre because the room that you're meant to do it in is like, it's a former bathroom. And it's this tiny little room with like tiles, cold tiles, and a terrible, one of those, what do they call those lights? Just a regular corporate light. And you got to turn the light off, and then there's this creepy little dim lamp, and they got like this half futon. It's like not a regular size futon. It's like only about half the size. You close the bathroom door. There's this big like 2-inch crack. It's probably a little exaggerated. Maybe it's about 1 inch, but you just see all the light pouring in from the door, right? And you see these fluorescent, thank you. You see these feet walking by because the door is actually located in a main hall where all the people working in the clinic are walking, including the doctor himself. You've talked to the guy just a second ago. Now you're in his bathroom, jerking it, right? And there's the sperm collecting nurse, and she's on the other side of that door. So you got the doors right here to the bathroom, and then there's this skinny little hallway in between. And on the other side of the hallway is her little door, and she's just sitting there in a chair waiting for you to give her your cum. That's it. You give it to her, and she takes it away to the cum repository or something. It's insanity. And there is nothing less sexy than doing that. It's almost like a challenge. We call her the collector. Yeah, she's the collector. It's almost a challenge to figure out how to get your business done in that setting because it's near impossible. I mean, it's like it is a psychological challenge. It's almost like you better learn how to do this for your children because you're not going to have any if you can't figure it out. You know what I mean? It's very, very, and I can't even imagine all the dudes that have been in that room. Like, I'm scared to even walk in the room Like, I'm scared my shoes are going to stick to the floor or something. Like, how much do they clean the floor? How much do they clean the futon? Do they clean anything? Or do they just let guys do their business all day and they're like, who cares? We'll clean it once a month. So it's pretty wild. That experience is pretty strange. You can hear the doctor advising girls. You know, he takes on the next client and the next client and the next client. He's just going through the clients. You can hear the other workers talking about stuff. You know, the ladies on the other side of that door. You hear people talking about like their macaroni salad they had for lunch. And you're like, bro, I'm trying to do my business here. It all comes through the walls. You can hear all of it. And you're just in this little dingy room where, you know, all the other guys have whacked it going, for the sake of my bloodline, I better figure out how to get this cup full of the stuff. Really crazy. You got like those magazines I mentioned. They really are sitting in a basket. And you're looking at it like, that's insane. Who's touching those magazines? We are. Would have made it easier. Were you self-conscious with how long the deed took you? 100%, yeah. Because they actually have a form. So you walk into the bathroom with a cup and a form packet, and they ask you a bunch of really personal questions related to doing that stuff. And when you begin, you have to actually write the time down so that they know how long it took you basically to perform. They want to know how long it took you to do that stuff in their own clinic. So once you're in the bathroom, you write the time down. That's the first thing you do. And yeah, it's pretty insane. I think it's the wildest thing I ever experienced. We are, whoa, look at that. How long did you take? I don't know. I mean, I don't think any longer than usual. I guess you could say I just kind of locked in. I'm sure every guy does. You have to. It's just a bizarre feeling. It's a very bizarre feeling. And if I had to do it again, it'd probably be easier, probably faster. But you gotta like lock in basically. You gotta probably if you ever had to do the same thing, I would tell you bring a pair of headphones and lock that door and put that headphones on and, you know, turn the volume up and try not to hear anything going on around. Because I think the noise, no, it's everything, dude. Even the feet walking by the door. You see the feet walking by. You see the shadows go by. It's too much, man. It's insane. You're watching people go by. You're in a very public place. You have to understand, like, on the right side of the bathroom, you can hear through the wall the waiting room where everyone's waiting their turn to see the doctor. And people are not quiet in that room. There could be little kids over there, like grandma and grandpa, or mom and dad are there with their daughter who's trying to get pregnant. And they've got little kids, and the little kids are screaming, and mom and dad are talking about their stupid crusty-eyed dog that they just bought. You hear all of that, and you're just expected to, like, do it, you know, get this thing done. It's like, bro, it doesn't work that way. But apparently it does, you know, because I got the business done. But, yeah, I mean, it's just weird because it's like, that's not how something like that would ever occur. Not in nature, anyways. You would never do that in nature. Unless you were C.K. Lewis, perhaps. All right, so this particular box has been rough on you. You did pull the trumpet, congratulations. And you pulled Mega Symphonia, which is Mega Gardevoir. But your ARs are not very strong, and the trumpet is a weak pull. I am so sorry, Mr. Phillip. This is going to be a weak booster box. No! It's all about the second try, Mr. Phillip. If you try again, I'll get another box, okay? If you try again, I'll get another box. Maybe the next box will be much hotter than this one, because this one was the cold one. You swept the cold one out. So the cold one's out of the way. Maybe the hot one's in the next bag. Now, Mr. Phillip, where can I find your bag? Did you have a bag? It was a very unusual experience. I would describe it as extremely unpleasant. But, you know, I'm so interested in getting it all done that it was just sort of like, I was relieved when it was done. I was relieved in two ways. Let's see. New bag time? I need to start a new one. God damn it. All right. Then you're touching our cards. How dare you? Hey. We are. It's a blessing. Could you theoretically get your girl to go in with you to help you with performance? Yeah, so the doctor talks about this, and he's like, I don't care how you do it, he said. He actually says it like that. Actually, I distinctly remember this because he said, I don't care what you have to do. Get in there and get it done. That's what he said. And he said, I don't care if you have to bring her in the room with you. And so, you know, when you look back on that, it must be the case that a lot of men struggle to perform in that dingy bathroom with the crack in the hallway light, the feet walking by, and the sounds of everyone talking around you like it's Thanksgiving dinner or something. So he must be familiar with how difficult it is for guys to get that cup filled. Mr. Mark, did we hit 40 likes? Not yet, huh? All right, the Mark giveaway. Here's Qui-Gon Jinn. Wah! Here's Uprising. Here's Quips Hunter. And here is Annie Keen. Relieved in 2 ways. That's right. All right. So now we have an order from... Let me delete all this stuff. All right, we're deleting these. Michael Pettiford, who waited a little while. 17 OP10s, Japanese. All right, OP10s. I think we need a new box of the OP10s. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, well, it's really interesting. The experience has made me feel like I could be a sperm donor because I'm like familiar with it all a little bit now. It seems less abstract. It seems like a real thing. And imagine if I was cleared to be a sperm donor and they actually paid me for that, because you actually get paid a little bit. I would love to have like a sort of like a goals chart, and it shows like a Charizard for like $1,000, and I have to like do the business, and every time I do, I like fill up the little, you know, the little jug or whatever on the chart until we have enough to pay for one Charizard, and we'll call it Spermazard or something. It'd be really fun. All right, let's go get the OP10. I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, here we are. Who wants a Charizard? I got a Charizard over here, man. All right. Spermazard. There we go. All right, I'm going to put this box back here. And here's our fresh box of OP10. There we go. After being in prison, you only have so much time to shower. So I know how to concentrate and put that picture in my head. Oh yeah, that picture, huh? Oh my God, bro. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. What do you mean? You mean you and your cellmate never became buds? Damn, dude. That's harsh. We are. That's selfish, man. All right, let's dust this off. There was dust on this. It was collecting dust. All right, let's see. All right. You guys could have been best buds. Doing all your business in the shower. What if this has a chance to regrade into a PSA 10? You know, it says centering edges and surface are 9.5. It would be better if 2 of them had a 10 on them. Maybe it's not worth trying. Thanks for giving me the Charizard, mister. No problem, 6. What Charizard? All right. WTF are we even talking about? You don't know what we're talking about? Bro, come on, bro. Bro, as if you don't know, bro. 9.5 Cardos Charizard. That one? What? You can't just have my Charizard. All right, you can have it. Come on, man. I wish this would work better. Well, the problem is I don't see one of these for sale. Hey, mister, I bought into the Destined Rivals booster box break. Is my name in 2 times? I think I bought 2 spots. It says only BMC. Cody times 2. Bryce Carter. Bryce, I don't see you at all in here. In the Destin Rivals box break. When did you pay for it? I'm back. What? All right, let's put that back over there. I bought into that box twice, says Bryce Carter. Bryce, could you do me a favor and tell me how you paid? What system did you use to pay? Did you use PayPal? How did you pay? Michael Pettiford, good luck. I'll get your order number, bud. Just tell me what platform you used to pay. Did you use PayPal? Did you use ZELLE? Use the website. Okay, so we'll look it up real fast, all right? We'll look it up. Here we are. Snipping this. Snipping this. Mr. Michael. All right. Michael Pettiford, guys. Good luck, man. Throwing that away. He's going to pull this little guy. That was fast. Looks and sounds like you got it down to the key. What's fast? All right. Order 2406. Here's a hollow. Let's get it corrected for you, okay, Mr. BMC? Sounds like it might not have been serviced. Here's this guy. Oh, yeah. Was it one you just ordered, or did you, like, order it yesterday? Okay, here's this girl with giant boobies. Here's this girl with the giant coat. Here's this blast. Here's this thing. Here's this guy in a coat with the pink frizzle. There's that guy with his nose. Mihawk. This guy with the rose. Ah, this guy with the jacket, huh? Boop. Ordered on 4-3. Oh, okay. Here we are. And, whoa, holy mama. Holy. I don't think they're going to be able to find actresses with boobies that big for the live action. Unless they have, like, boob jobs or something. All right. There was a lot of thirst trapped in the live action Netflix series, don't you think? They had, like, the Nami bikini scene. They had all these scenes with the guys' shirts off. Here it is, Michael. That must be a lot of stress as an actor or actress. It's like, I hope I'm hot enough. Mr. Michael. Here you go. There we go. There we go. All right, we're popping this up here. Thank you so much, Mr. Michael. Let's take a quick look at these orders. Mr. Bryce, he had a big order, and it said 151 surprise, $10 happy birthday, Destin Rival spot ×2. Oh, I might have missed that. I had to scroll down to see it. You know, it's weird. We've had this website for a little while, but I'm still not that good at it. It's very different from the other ways that people pay. Here you go, Bryce number 1. Appreciate it, Bryce. So that means that the box is further along than we thought it was. What an interesting surprise. All right, there those cards are. Is that even a thing with how overcrowded prisons are? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. Mister, that was fast. What? Single man cell makes it easier. Ooh. Ooh. If I was a prisoner, I'd prefer the single man cell for sure. No buds for me, please. Now, the first thing I'm doing, if I go to jail, I'm declaring myself a woman. That's the first thing I'm doing. No way am I not doing that. If you're smart, you do the same thing. How many likes are you showing? 42 likes. Oh, yes. So I'm still trying to price up this interesting Charizard here. You guys like Charizard? Cardos. Charizard. I don't see a green version of him for sale, but the red version is $20,000. $20,000. Now this is the green version, which tends to be less than the red version, but it's also 9.5. So I don't know what this might be valued at. I'll just come up with the price, I guess, based off of my gut. I just found this card, by the way, guys. I just found this card. I have so many cards, I run into them sometimes. I go, oh, I own this? I didn't know I owned this. So we'll do 7,000 on this green Charizard. It's a 9.5. Did you pull that Anakin sketch? No, that's a consignment card. So somebody gave it to me to sell. Mr. Abraham Ramos is next. He says 150 towards Slab Away. Slab Away. All right. You sent 150. So 920 minus 150 is 770. 770 remains. Boom. All right. What next? Here's, click, Mr. Matthew T. And he has ordered Japanese EB3, 5 packs. All right, you got it. 5 additional packs. I think that's going to force me to stand up and get more of these. It is. So we got some EB3s. Just asking about Torchic, Combuskin, or Blaziken cards again. I've got CGC 10 Torchic, Gold Star. You want that one? I think I have a Quilava. That's not any of those. All right, let me go get this box. All right, here we are. Whew. Boop. Ooh. Snipping this, snipping this, snipping that. A 10? That Charizard would be a pretty interesting Mega Break. He'd be a really interesting gym challenge break. What do you think? 3.5 thousand each? Winner takes all. All right. Boop. Mr. Matthew T, good luck. Here's a holo. Here's a holo. Oops. Here's a holo. And here's a holo. And here's a holo. Honestly, I might be better off sending that off to the PSA vault, getting that listed up on eBay. Mr. Matthew, nothing crazy coming out. What do you guys think? Wow, I love this song. This song's so clever sounding. Ugh. Oh, you're not in here. I always do this. I have to like go through several boxes before I find you. I have a particular set of skills. Here we are. Thank you, Mr. Matthew. All right. Good. Good. We're hitting refresh on the website now. Next up, we got Joseph Smith. It says 3 of the Poke Shuffles and 1 Charizard Pikachu break. Oh, that break's moving. Popular. How much do you think I paid for this Charizard? I bought him a long time ago. All right. So here it is. The Pikachu Charizard break is 3 out of 15 deep. And it didn't take very long for that to happen at all. Would you want me to message? I'm seriously interested in the Torchic Gold Star. Yeah, but I'm asking a lot of money. I'm asking like 200,000 for it. You asked like, why would I give up a card like that? Well, because I'm asking for a lot of money. It is. Where are you on that card? I have it listed for 200,000. I don't remember the last sold on it though. Let me take a look at this Charizard. By the way, I'm also very open-minded to trades on a card like that. So if you guys ever see a card that I'm selling and it just seems out of your range, do a trade. I'm all ears when it comes to trades. I'm all belly buttons. I'm all cherries. Wow, I paid a lot for that card. I paid a lot for that Charizard right there. He was not cheap when I acquired him. All right, interesting. Would it be worth it to try to cross-grade it? You know, I never did cross-grade it. I never tested it at all. But look, it says 9.5, 9.5, 9.5. So I'm putting him up on this table right now just for the excitement because I'm pretty sure nobody will buy it. But if, in the case somebody does, I don't care. Why is that card so valuable? Oh, because it's from 1996. It was printed before the base set. It's holographic, and it's got the Game Boy Charizard on the back. See that? That's the Game Boy sprite. Oh, yes. Very expensive. Mamma mia. Now, we're not done. We got you your Charizard Pikachu break. Let's get you 3 Pokey Shuffles. Joseph Smith. Oh, why is the Torchic Gold Star so expensive? The Gold Stars are really expensive. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Gold Stars are like this era that they really didn't print that much. And then the Gold Stars themselves never get pulled. They come out like, ooh, 40 to the oldest break. Cannot be re-rolled. So, as I was saying, they come out like every other box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which makes them really damn expensive. And then there just weren't a lot of boxes printed. As for that Torchic, there's only like a population of like 15 of them. They're super rare. They're rare, bro. Did you have a lower grade? I do, but it's not for sale. Yes. Mr. Joseph Smith. All right. Oh, yes. Let's see. Going into here. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Whoa. 6 out of 11 now. So this waifu break is become the star receiver. It is moving finally. Did you pull that Anakin sketch? Anakin duck. Or Anakin down. That's what he says. Here's a Mega Tyranitar break. Very impressive. Impressive. Most impressive. Here's Meowth for 30 bucks. That's a Cardconomist graded card. Wondering what you think a piece of 8 is worth paying. A whole bunch. Here, let me open up eBay. eBay says this much. Here's Shuppet. About 30 Benjamins. Here's Lugia. What do you guys think of Lugia? Here's me, you. Wow. Meow, 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 meow. Close this down. And let me hit refresh on the queue. What are we working on today, guys? So here is our January 8th Jumbo Pack number 8 break. Check out the booster packs in Jumbo Pack 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Bonus 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 24 booster packs in this bag. You could pull it for 40 bucks. Your odds are 1 in 4. That's the Jumbo Pack Break. We like the Jumbo Pack Break. I feel like it brings attention to sets that don't always get opened. Here is the Binder Break. Binder Break number 12. It's been a little bit slow. Let's give it an SR. Here's a little Charizard SR. Is that good enough for you? All right, check that out. Charizard SR going in. All right, I'll put it up in the front here. Little Charizard SR, huh? Yeah. It's a little bit spicier. A little spice melange. The spice. He knows about the spice. I don't know what else I can put in there. I mean, I can put like a link card in there or something. Let's put this guy in here. He seems like he would... His name is Great Tiger. He seems like he would punch you dead. He'll punch you in the buns. All right, cool. We've had some cards donated to this one. There we go. Cover that card up. What, the boobies card? Oh my god, bro. Bro, it's a boobies, bro. Like your mama has a pair. Little Charizard in there. That's kind of nice. Little bonus. Good. I need more poker cards in here, I think. I don't got enough. Look at this. We got all these. Are you not entertained? Oh, yeah. 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 That's a lot. That's a lot of cards. Charmander. Yeah, there's a Charmander there. Let's see. Let's steal a bulk card and put it in there. Let's put a Mimikyu in there. Murkrow. What are all these Pokemons? Pokemons. Dooba-dooba-doo-dooby-dooby. Oh, Duskull, obviously. And Psyduck. All right, it's getting some clever bulk cards too. Okay, so you get a couple bulk cards in there. We're trying to stuff this binder break full of something. All right. All right. So we got a couple of those. Okay. Prime Catcher, Rescue Board. All right. I'm making a card game called Doodle Cards. You're trying to make Doddle cards? I'm trying to make Scrippity Doodah cards. Scrippity Doodah, Scrippity-a. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of poopies in my way. Here's a Darth Bladder card. Oh, yeah. All right, we're just stacking this binder break up. It just gets hotter and hotter. Like, ooh, hot. Hops. There it is. What do you think of that? All right, take a look at that. We got some nice stickers. We got these early cards that are real nice. Like Dredagon, McDonald's Poo-Poo-Choo, Charizard, Bulbasaur, Scizor, Zapdos. Some of these kind of pricey poker cards. I guess they're a little bit pricey. And then you got some of these Topps cards, and then some Korean cards, and then some older XY, and some classic collection, some Uno, some Mario, some Pokemon Go, some 25th anniversary holos, some old made, some of the Nintendo cards, some of these Disney cards. Here's a Darth Vader, and here is some more of this, some more of this, some more of this. All right, the baggy's truly getting really fat. There is a point where I don't know what to do anymore with this. Let's grab this. I'll make it. Already read that. Slowing down, guys. You're getting sleepy. Sunday sleepiness. Yeah. For a second here. All right. Tell you what, I'm gonna toss one of these free packs in there too. There we go. Free pack is going in. It's a weird thing, isn't it? What else we got? We got anything else that's really interesting? Got like endless cards, obviously. Like any of these could go in. Stay on till the afternoon, man. Come on, man. Let's see. I think we're running out of orders. We could choose a heartbreak break now. What should the heartbreak break be, I wonder? The heartbreak break. The break that breaks your heart. Your heart breaks in two, you go, ooh. Let's see. Ooh. Wow, that's really nice. The Kabutops is nice. Flareon. Oh, man, that's nice. It's kind of nice, too, huh? Mister, you aren't allowed to end. I am so bored. 6! There we are. All right, let's see. 6, what would make you less bored, huh? Fixed title. Oh. Mr. Joseph Smith says he'll snatch 2 of the Pokey Shuffles. Good luck, Mr. Joseph Smith. 2 of these. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Oh. 2 cold ones. I'm sorry, Joseph. Live costumes. You should ask Mr. Best to let you be in the streaming videos. Mr. Beast, please. I don't know. Mr. Best? Any that guy with that bad mustache? Here's Jose Trevino, 151 surprise box 1 minute ago. Whoa, that's a big order, actually. All right, you got it, man. 1 whole box. Come on. So hard to reach this. Rawr. Whoa, he's scaring me. The Ace Pikachu sure is nice. Yeah, I agree with that. We've been live for a while. You know how I know? Because we're in the bad guy music, and it's almost over for the Advanced Wars soundtrack. Ta-da. I'm so glad you guys are opening this. I think it's a fantastic price. Right now, this is my favorite item on the menu. 151 surprise with a big chance for like a almost $3,000 Pikachu Gengar. Definitely an iconic looking drawing. Probably going to be way underprinted because you kind of, most people are, here's what I think will happen. Most people will underestimate how low the population is when it's only one language. Because that means all other languages now have to collect it in Chinese. So Japan collectors will need the Chinese version. English collectors will need the Japanese version. Same with Indonesia, same with Thai language, and any other languages. It is like French or German or whatever other language, Korean. Godine, Seeking, Ditto. Ah, Venusaur pulling this box. Nice. Okay, little Venusaur. Venusaur and Ekans. We're hoping for a Master Ball as well. Notice how rare the Master Balls actually are. So if you pull a good Master Ball, you're doing really well. Here's Golduck. Aerodactyl. Moltres. Doug Trio. Foulplume. And Vaporeon. Can you give me, please? I want to see someone pull it. Me too. I want to get footage of someone pulling it. I'm a big fan of that card. I most recently bought the Pikachu Psyduck as well. It could become a future break. It is. I have to say, it'd be a really big break, though. All right, that's for you. Jose Trevino. Scooba-dooba-doo, dooba-doo. Oh, whoa. Very good. Very nice. All right. That was for Jose Trevino. Sarah Dusenberry says, I'll have a little bit of fun tonight. Sarah, you went so deep the last 2 days. Damn, Sarah. All right, Sarah Dusen. She's going to take on 10 Pokey Shuffles. Let's get you started there. Holy. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 11. Oh. Mimikyu T10. I think that's a big pull, actually. We might have just added that one. Mimikyu T10. Is that the $100 card, the chase? Let's find out. Would it be right here? Let's see. Yes, it is. Not bad, Miss Sarah. $100 Mimikyu. You basically got him half off. All right, let me know if we're keeping that one. And 2 live customs. Wow, that's crazy, huh? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Sorry, guys. Sarah's here. Might as well give, oh my God. Might as well just give her all of your Pokemon cards right now because she's about to take all of them. She's about to sweep. Give her luck. Oops. Pikachu Taruka upside down. Wow, you're doing real well tonight. What the hell? 2 hits. That's pretty good. She got the upside down Taruka Pikachu. He's in here, right? Oh, there he is. $100 Taruka Pikachu. There you go. All right, Miss Sarah, what are we doing here? So you can keep this one, and you can keep this one, or you could re-roll either of them. That's Taruka Pikachu upside down. You also get this cute little Fluttermane. Keep both. Pretty easy choice, don't you think? That was pretty easy. Throw these away. The ones with the writings on them. All right. Wow. You did what everyone wishes they could do. Okay. All right. Bazoops. Now, this is Fluttermane going in the Fluttermane spot. 2 packs of XY Breakpoint. 1 in the Jumbo Pack Break. So, Sarah's in the Jumbo Pack Break. You guys might be interested in joining that just to see how it goes. There it is. All right, now. 2 breakpoints. Breakpoints, huh? You got it. Breakpoints. These got the Gyarados in them. Rawr. Ooh. That upside down Pikachu is a great addition to any collection. Notice the Japanese Jumbo. She's not buying a spot in the Jumbo. She's buying a whole Japanese Jumbo. My bad. She is a fan of these, in fact. These are the Japanese Jumbo packs. Yes. All right. So we'll do that last. Let's grab these. Do you like the little Fluttermane bonus you got out of those live customs, too? Isn't that nice? All right, here goes. Vamos. Snipping time. Snipping time. Here's 1 little snip. Here's 2 little snips. And 3 little snips. 4 little snips. 5 little snips. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just the Japanese ones. All right. There we go. Okay. How do you even get the Pokeballs in your name? You got to go 1 little, 2 little, 3 little Pokeballs. 4 little, 5 little, 6 little Pokeballs. And then YouTube just gives you the Pokeballs. That's how it works. All right, you ready? Here we go. Oh, we got you covered. So far, we got Future Flash. Here's... Spupa. That's what I was hoping for. How about this Roaring Ultra Roar? Gonna be a little deer. Scarlet. Oh, Armirage. Well, I remember when this set came out. It was so long ago, and I wasn't sure how I felt about those ARs. In fact, I think a lot of people were wondering how they felt about the ARs. They were like, they were these Pokemon cards that looked better than they'd ever looked before, and yet they weren't rare. Like, you could just pull one pretty willy-nilly out of a box. So it was like, what the hell? It felt like it cheapened alternative arts. Okay, Charizard in here. Nope. Lugia in here. Well, you got Arcanine. Yeah, I feel like it cheapened the idea of an alt art. It felt like it had come from Cosmic Eclipse. Remember, Cosmic had the trainer gallery. But these were starting to look so professional now that it was just sort of like, what am I looking at? Holy, dude. And eventually, when they release in English, turns out they're way harder to pull and way harder to pull in good condition. So they end up actually being treated like alt arts. It's like, actually, yeah, these are like alt arts. And they're hard to pull the right one. And it's hard to get a 10 on them. Helioptile. Here's a cold one. How about this Battle Region? Come on, Battle Region. Ah, nothing. Hey, there's that Vileplume, though, huh? And here's Ursaring. Thank you for making the stream so good. I can't afford stuff like this, so it's fun to see what peeps get. She should be called the Japanese pack sampler. We call it the Jumbo Japanese pack. It is one of each. Jumbo Japanese. I'm going to call it the 6-pack. That's okay. Oh, Elefante. Ooh. I would like one Elefante, please. Good. Pokemon Go. Onyx, Charmander. All right. There was no Ditto in there. Oh. One done sparse. Okay, so far, so rough. I mean, if you look at what you're pulling so far, it's very similar to like opening a whole box of cards. She's got an SR and 3 ARs. So it is very similar, except it's almost like this one's a cold box. Still time to turn it around. Just a few packs left, though. 2 packs left. Come on. No. Last chance. Terror Festival. All right. Every pack can't be lucky, I suppose. You did very good in the Poke Shuffles and the live costumes. Let's check out your breakpoint pulls now. Oops. Zip. Good. Put this here. All right. All right. Let's go over those again. Dun Sparse. Helioptile. Yeah, it's a rough round because this is really the only guy I'd be interested in grading. The Spupa is just kind of like, if that's even his name, I can't remember his name. I don't know. That's a tough round. I'm sorry. Tough round this time. Just picked up my first base set pack. Mister, what would you do on a rocket or fossil pack? Are you asking me to sell you a rocket pack or a fossil pack? We do breaks. Right now we have a jungle break running. Here it is, but I don't sell individual packs like that. Here it is. We got Staryu, Electabuzz, Ferroseed, Ferroki, Corsola, Psychic Third Eye. I'll give you a Psychic Third Eye. Come on. Espeon, I'll take it. Oh, yes. Look at that beautiful Espeon. Wow, congratulations, Sarah. If that grades well, can it grade well? If that grades well, that's a lot of money. Maybe. All right, Espeon. Ooh. And you got a couple more cards, actually. Slowbro Aromatese. Sometimes known as Bophades. There we go. All right. You ever just get itchy nose out of nowhere? All right, now here's... I see the Pokemon cards and I get itchy skin. I go, oh, you got those Pokemons, huh? Yeah, some of them Pokemons, huh? Here's Froakie, Electabuzz, the Electric City. Here's Ferroseed, Esper, Staryu. You ready? Oh, Chikorita, Mamacita. And this one will be a light pack. But your reverse holo spot was Chikorita. Not bad. Bada bing, bada boom. Don't spend it all in one place. Hey, how you doing? Camera upped. Staryu, Esper. What should I go in the front? I guess the Froakie. He's chilling. He's chilling by the pound. You got a lot of cards, Sarah. Like, holy. Do I need to create another bag, in fact? I think I should. So, Sarah, I'm creating another bag. This is the Sarah Pokemon bag. Wow. So check that out, guys. Two booster packs, 2 very decent cards. The Espeon being quite good. I need my fix. you got any more of them Pokemons? I'll do anything for some more Pokemons. Here we are. When I was driving to Dallas, Texas last year, we stopped in Oklahoma in a bad part of town at a quick trip in the middle of the night. The guy walked up to me. He's like, "You got some money, man?" Did I tell you guys that story? Karis wanted to get the hell out of there. It was pretty shady. It was shady as F, dude. You went to the quick trip. There was like a police officer with like a actual gun standing behind the counter with the cashier. That's how serious it was. And yeah, so the moment I parked to go into the gas station, a guy approached me for money. And it's funny, I think sometime in the future, I think people are probably going to be walking up to me going, you got any more of them Pokemon cards, man? Pokemon cards are just taking over, it feels like. Where do they go from here? How much crazier can it be? And how long can it last? What if it doesn't crash like everyone's predicting? What if there isn't like this really clear, gigantic crash? Here's Miss 6, 3/151 surprise, kiss the packs for luck, or smack them. I don't care. What? 6, you gotta have some self-respect. Smack them. All right. There we go. All right. Step in that. It's 2026. We can smack the packs if we want. All right. It would be really funny if we did smack these packs. There we are. If we did smack that fat ass. Damn, bro. And Gengar pops out. All right, there you go. Very good. All right. Ah! All right, the packs have been smacked. Let's see what we got in them. 6, you probably just sent like 5 kids off to bed. They're like, I better turn this off before my mom finds out what I'm watching. We've got, Ibidrill, and, Nidoran, and, a Paramip. Ah, we should have gone with the kiss. Duh. Should have been the kiss. I'm sorry, 6. No crazy snipe out of those 3 packs. Pretty hard to get a snipe out of 3 packs anyways. All right. 6. I think we're going to have to get you like a sugar daddy or something so we can get you some big pulls, man. This is the saddest thing that's ever happened to me. There we go. You got it, 6. Ignacio says, mega pack break, complete lot. Complete lot. So you're buying this out. Is that what you're saying? Are you buying out this right here, Mr. Ignacio? And then he wants a Star Wars Galaxy 1 pack and 2 of the Japanese OP10. He says yes. So let me ask you this question next. Are we opening it or are we leaving it sealed? Some people leave it sealed. You're asking for shipping? 1 Star Wars Galaxy. Okay, let's see. Star Wars Galaxy. Grabbing this. Let's see. You said Star Wars Galaxy 25. That should be this one. There we go. No, that's 24. I take it back. That should be this one. Star Wars Galaxy 25. He says ship, please and thank you. All right, so we're going to ship them together. 2 packs of Japanese OP2. Are we opening any of it? Or like, are we opening this? Are we opening these? We are. That's the OP10. All right, and includes current bag. You have a current bag. You're out of control. All right, here's the current bag. The OP is fine to open. All right. Let's see what we got. Snip of that. Sounds like our music finally changed out of Advanced Wars and into something new. Here's this gentleman. And here's this gentleman. All right, nothing crazy popping out, unfortunately. Boop. I was watching something like a day ago that I never thought I would watch. And it's this sport, if you want to call it a sport, called cornhole. You guys ever watch that? That's when they take those little bean bags and they throw them across the room onto like a little ramp with the hole for the bean bags. And there's like a competitive scene for that. What the? Like they get paid money to play the game. Ignacio Izquierdo. Thank you so much. Anyways, I had no. I've seen it before. I've played it with friends. You know, usually like a family gathering or something at church, maybe camping, something wholesome, right? So I've played it before, sure. And I was just surprised that there's actual competition for it. And I caught myself watching that competition because they're so good at it. It's like shocking how good they are at throwing this stupid little beanbag. These guys will stand halfway across a room and toss a beanbag into a little hole, and they'll do it perfectly 6 times in a row. How's that even possible? Is the queue long? No, not at all. Not at all. It's a short queue. We play every summer. Lawn game turned career changing sport. Yeah. It looks fun. I was watching it, I was like, that looks surprisingly watchable, surprisingly fun. It is. I would compare it to like darts or something, you know, or pool. All right, now we have 2 different addresses for you, Mr. Ignacio. I will check. I'm looking and I'm seeing a non-PO box address that is in your choices. Oh, you got like 3 different addresses. All right, help me out here, Mr. Ignacio. What address are we going with? We play every summer. There's a professional league. Yeah, apparently they get paid out some cash, bro. And I saw these guys. They were both wearing outfits where they had like a couple like that, like the names of like sports companies on the outfit. But both the PO box. Okay, you got it. But both of them were wearing a big Bush's beans on their shirt, and it was really surprising. I was like, what the hell? These guys are getting sponsored by Bush's beans, playing some hacky sack mother, you know, cornhole. Cornhole sounds like a naughty move in the bedroom. No, it's actually a little hacky sack game. It's really impressive. But yeah, they were, dude, they were doing like these trick shots. It was crazy. Like what they do, I guess they initially attempt to land every shot directly in the actual hole, but occasionally they miss up. And so when there's a mistake, they try to turn their mistake into like a trap or a block for the other player. And it's just like, sort of like the way curling works. If you watch curling at the Winter Olympics recently, you try to shove the other player's ball out of the way, right? And it's just like, I saw some crazy shots, and I was like, I can't believe I'm watching this. All right, there we are. Miss 6 says 4 packs of the 151 Chinese Surprise. You got it? Miss 6. You ordered those. There we go. 4 of these. All right. I love cornhole. Yeah, they get sponsored. It's wild stuff. I watched this guy. He was playing a tournament against like the top players, like the championship, right? And he's really far behind. And then just at the end, he just catches up real fast. He's like getting +7 points, +7 points. And so the 2 players, you watch this guy slowly losing. And then just right at the end, he wins by a small margin after a massive gain. Miss 6, a couple hollows this time. I'm sorry, 6. 6, I know you're waiting for that Gengar to pop out. Ugh. All right. You said it was hard to get out 3 packs, so I ordered 4 packs. Now you got a baggie with 7 cold packs removed, 6. What am I going to do with you, 6? All right, there it is. What do we have here? Any new people? We gotta get some new guys, man. Free for first-time buyers. First of all, you get this cool little Umbreon. And then also you get this Lakitu poker card. That's free for a first-time buyer. You get both cards if you place an order today. I think we have a Joseph Smith order for 2 of the Chinese 151 packs. Is that right? Was there an order before that wasn't completed? Let me take a look at it. 2 Pokey Shuffles. I think we did that one, right? Yeah, we did that one. It's kind of hard to tell with the website. The website's tricky. So Joseph Smith, I ordered online for 2 Chinese surprise packs. Here it is. All right. Have no fear. Your 2 packs are here. Tossing this away. Here's Charmeleon and pterodactyl. All right, Joseph Smith. Thank you so much. Nothing crazy popping out. Something crazy could have popped out, but instead you got Charmeleon Aerodactyl. Rawr. Okay. Thank you. Oops. Let's see. Where's that mark giveaway? Have any of your viewers pulled the Pikachu here? The Pikachu? You mean the Pikachu? I don't know. You can play cornhole with your arms and legs? Maybe. Oh, I'm going to set this up for Mark, not Oscar. Hold on, let me hit refresh on this. We're going to say Mark now. Mark. I pulled a Chinese 151 Pikachu from a different set. What? She's lying. So type in Mark to get into this giveaway for the Mark Naked Girls Talk giveaway. He donated this. It was a $45 donation. What a swell guy. Mister has a clip. Give me a clip. Give me a clip. Give me a clip of 6 pulling that Pikachu. Here's Miss Saladuzababy. 10 perfect orders, 2 boxes of 151. Surprise. Whoa. We're talking big booty butt orders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Miss Sarah. Wow, man. Here we are. I bought a card tonight for $3.6 thousand. It was a Ditto. I bought a Ditto. Never thought I would be buying a Ditto for 3.6K, but here we are. I decided to do that because of Pokopia. Yeah. All right, and here we are. There we go. Pokopia. Where you coping? Give her the hits. I don't know, 6. I don't know. Tyrantrum. Naveen. Here's the Denny. He's pretty cool. Look how cute he is. I like the little autumn fall colors. I thought the Metamong Ditto would go higher after Pokopia. That game is parabolic. Metamong Ditto, apparently there's a lot of them. That's the problem. There's a lot of them. But, you know, he has time. That card has time to go up. The Ditto I bought's pretty super rare. I got the Delta Species Yukimori Ditto. Ooh. So I own the Yukimori Pikachu Ditto, and now I own the Yukimori regular Ditto. It's kind of nice. Kind of pricey. There's Mega Stormy. Mega Cheeks. Here's Telepathic Psychic Energy. Here's Lumiose. Galette. And Probopaz. Whoa, he's all electric and steel and stuff. I'm hoping for the Meowth SIR. Not this time, but maybe in the next box. There we go. All right. Set that there. 2 boxes of these gentlemen's. 1. And, Mister, can you do me a flavor? Which flavor? Don't say dark licorice. Black licorice is gross. Yes. There we are. All right. And who's eating black licorice? Probably Australians. Ooh, hey, mate, we think it tastes lovely. Can you give Sarah my Meowth AR? You got a little Meowth AR? I could do that for a fee. Here we are. It's not the SIR, but it's a Meowth. Yeah, I can do that. Give me a minute, though. Let me focus on this. All right. Okay. All right. Sarah said, let's get down and dirty with the 151. We're going to pull the Gengar. I can feel it. The buzz is in the air. Da-da-da-da-da-da in the air tonight. Do-do-do. Scooba-dooba-dooba. Do you have... Oh, this one? That's pretty valuable. Are you sure? I'm sure you're sure. That's pretty good. I didn't expect that. Calling in the air tonight. So long. You know, 6, I was thinking of implementing a new thing where you can take a card like this that was going to grade 9 and offer it for sale in consignment, meaning that, you know, I put it up here with your name on it for whatever, 12 bucks, and somebody can buy it for 12 bucks, and you would get 75% of that sale. I've been thinking about implementing that. Just don't know exactly how that would play out. It's also a lot of work. Meow, 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 meow. I want to hear everybody's favorite band. What's everybody's favorite band? My favorite band, I like Nine Inch Nails a lot. He's probably my number 1. That's right. Very edgelord. But I also really like Radiohead. I think Radiohead's is the bee's knees. He's really good. It is. Sarah buys a ton and keeps me entertained. All right. Are you not entertained? Pine Grove, GNR, Justin Bieber. Sniffing this. Can I give her 3 packs of the 151? Yes. All right. 6 is getting the first 3 packs of your 151. All right. So she's giving you a chance to steal the Gengar from her. You're going to regret this. Boom. Electivire. Boom. Articuno. And... all right. That was very generous. Kind of scary. Because what if the Gengar did pop out? That would have been really rough. All right, Miss 6. You're getting a couple of these. Boston. The Backstreet Boys. I love them. Oh, you almost lost Master Ball Electrode. Now, those Master Balls don't pull very often. Have you noticed that? They're like not even every other box. I think they come out every like either 3 or 4 boxes. So those are rare. Oh, Golem. All right. Thanks, stinky-ass Golem. So he probably takes up the spot for the rare. Poliwrath. Jolteon. Wigglytuff. Cloyster. Slowpoke. Electrode. In the Electric City. Machop. Marismack. Here is yet another Wigglytuff. Okay. Try that out. Pterodactyl. Rawr. Raichu. Rawr. Dodrio. Rawr. Raichu. Moltres. Holy moly, we're blazing through these. I just wish we could pull, like, something that we haven't seen. Oh, another Master Ball. Double Master Ball in your 2 boxes. I take it back. You're getting plenty of Master Balls. All right. If only it was Gengar Master Ball, which is totally possible to pull in here. That would be a pretty high-end pull. Okay, there's Geodude. Vaporeon. Growlithe. Another Golem? What the fuck? 2 Master Balls and 2 Golems. That can't be a mistake. That's some kind of computer thing. I'm sure of it. All right. What are the odds of double Golem? Can't be good. All right, Sarah. I don't know if I'm celebrating the double Golem. Double Golem feels like a double ripoff. Good thing for the double Master Balls, though. We are. So the Master Balls would probably be where you're getting your value back on those. Although it is Electrode and Cloyster. Yeah, it's a tough round, man. You know, this little bonus from 6 helps a bit. That Meowth is one of the better things you just picked up. All right. Happy post-Easter, my fellow comrades. May Allah pave the path for health, weed, and prosperity to all. Ramen. Here's Miss 6. She says, last 3 packs for me. 151 Chinese. 你好,你好,谢谢. 太好了. Ready? Sure. All right, we got... That's my nickname, Master Balls. Hope you like spheres. We got Electrode, Victory Bull, and Gyarados. Gyat! Sorry, 6. 6, I understand if you need to open 3 more, though. Ugh. All right. The hit's right around the corner. Man, this set's pretty tough, actually. I've watched a lot of you getting opened. Dude, this guy's ugly. Mr. 3, he's annoying. He could be the next drill card. How do you guys feel about him being the next drill card? Somebody was saying they wanted a new drill card. You guys down with drilling a card? What should we... Konnichiwa! What should we drill? Oni-sama! Alright. Wow. Mamma mia. I lied. I want more. That's my nickname, Master Balls. Master Balls in the streets. Master Balls in the sheets. I hate Mr. 3. The adaptation version looks so cringe to me. Love the actor, though. That's it. Drill, baby, drill. You guys can pick out a drill card. What do you think we should drill as a group? Should it be a cheap card? Should it be an expensive card? Mister, you haven't done inflation control in a while. Inflation control? What? Oh, you mean getting rid of a slab? Yeah, I don't know what to drill, man. If you guys find something you want to drill, let me know. One trick, if you really want to see a big, expensive card get drilled, one thing you could do is you could buy a spot in one of our breaks and have it be, if this card gets pulled, drill the slab. Actually, that would be really interesting. You know, what if we had... Okay, so imagine this card is a spot and it goes into like the rare candy. Well, I guess the rare candy isn't drillable, it's metal. But how about this, like this card right here, right? All right, so imagine you could donate $1 or more to this card until it hits 40. And when it hits 40, we put it in here, and then it has a shot at drilling the redo healer for 40 bucks. What do you guys think of that? Interesting? Are you not intrigued? All right, here we have an order from one unstoppable Miss 6. She will take 3 more of these. Mr. 3 is a pretty good choice. Mr. 3's a bitch. We are. I've got wax powers. Wax. So much wax. We are. All right. I don't know, man. You got Alakazam. You like spoons, don't you? Let me ask you a question, 6. When you eat food, are you more of a spoons kind of girl or a fork kind of girl? Wow, those last 3 really mattered. Now you really are a spoons kind of girl. That is another beautiful altar popping out of this set. Wow, and it was so nearby. That's crazy. That's crazy. You were about to give up, 6. You were just about to give up. There we go. And, like, for example, I am a spoon enjoyer. There we go. Spoons are like, you know, they're uncomplicated. It's just a little ladle, you know, scooping some, you know, sludge. You know, good for soup, by the way. Superior, in fact, when you got soup. Good for soup. There goes Miss 6. Alakazam Altart popping into your bag. Well worth the wait. Why do you miss Beehive during the midnight stream? You must be a normal person, and I'm all right with that. Alakazam is a spooner. Forks are too sharp. Some people really think that forks are the better utensil. This is a serious conversation. Which utensil is better, the fork or the spoon? And depending on which, it's like Slytherin or Gryffindor, you know? It's a serious choice. Spork or Foon. All right, so now we've got Joseph Smith. Spoons are better. Oh, I see how it is. Oh my gosh, Joseph Smith just ordered one 151 surprise pack. Here you are, Joseph. There you go. A spork. A spork's like a bisexual or something. You're not allowed to choose it. It's like the easy way out. You're not allowed to choose that. This, all right. It's like not voting or something. Spoon or fork? The fork has very strong prongs that it can use to stab its food up with. But the spoon is better at picking up like liquids and, you know, like soup or, you know, like maybe you got like a saucy teriyaki chicken or something, or like rice or something, right? Spork or foon, you must choose now. Joseph, you were quite close to that Alakazam. I think you still would have missed, right? Because I think the first pack 6 open wasn't the Alakazam, was it? All right. You guys are so slow. No, mister, you don't make the utensil laws for eating. All right, I'll go with the fork. Fork is really good for pork, but the spoon is better for my food. I think that's a word. My phone. Here's Android 17. Here's Megalanias. Here's Regigigas. Here's Dratini for $600, cheap and affordable. And here's Metagross. All right. Here we have an order from Miss Six. She says, 6 Chinese 151. I smell it. You think it's that close? You just ordered this? So, let me grab this box. Mr. TCC.Lugi. Lugia is to be like a TIE fighter. You like Lugia? I want a Lugia. I can almost taste it. You're like a truffle. Oops. You're like a truffle smelling pig, Six. You can smell the truffles. Wait. Over here. She's found something. I think they stopped using truffle pigs, right? They started using truffle dogs because the pigs would actually eat the truffles. It was a problem. So they had to swap over to dogs because the dogs could be like, bad doggy, and the dog would be like, oh, good piggy. Wait. Dude, pigs are crazy, man. You ever seen a pig, like, up close? They're crazy, man. That's why we eat pigs, but the dog gets to sleep in the bed at home, you know? Because pigs actually have an intelligence that's higher than dogs. Look it up, it's true. Pigs are really smart. But the pig looks kind of ugly, and that is a what do they call it? Being beautiful is a moral something. What is that quote from BioShock? I'm trying to quote it. Moral requirement, a moral imposium. Beauty is a moral... I can't remember the word. I swear I'm getting dementia. It's because I'm so sleepy. Well, we're back to pulling golems, Miss Six. I'm so close to remembering it. Not problem. We are. I'll just look it up on Google. Google will remind me. All right, hold on. Beauty is a... Oops. Is a moral blank. BioShock. Imperative? So I actually did not get an answer from Google, but I remembered while I was typing it in. Beauty is a moral imperative. That's the quote from BioShock. And I was saying it because I'm reminded all the time that we eat ugly animals. If you're an ugly animal, you're on the dinner plate. Miss Sarah, 99% of gamblers quit just before the big hit. That's true. That's true. All right, Miss Sarah. Where's that Gengar? Come on. Come on. Get in my bag, Gengar. Boop. All right. What do you guys think the ugliest dog is? What's the ugliest dog breed? Snipperless. Sleep. But animals are people like us. That's right. Not my chicken, but other animals, maybe. Gotta have my chicken, you know. Sleep. Chihuahuas. A chihuahua. What's a chihuahua? Oh, that's those little pesky dogs. The little ankle biters. Them grandma dogs that grandmas have. She is almost certainly referring to miniature poodles with the little crusty-eyed fur around their eyes. The little booger eyes. Is that right, Six? Did I get that right? Here we go. Here's the Kabutops. Here's the Hitmonchan. Here's the... They like shiver all the time. They bark really annoyingly. Here's Sandslash. I hate long-haired dogs for some reason. Here's Blasted Boy. Blasted Boy, eating good. Well, don't hate them, but they ugly. Here's Gengar. We'll take it. That little dog that would pee on my mail, that was exactly the kind of dog it was. One of those little shivery dogs. Here it is. Here's Charmeleon. Victory Bell. Hi. I'll pay the mortgage on this house. Get the... Whoa, look at that electrode. Get the hell off my property. Dog peeing on my mail. I don't think so. And that's Diglett. All right. Oh. What's up, guys? How is your night going? Hello, fellow Pokemon card collectors. All right. So this round a little bit better. We've got Shiny Electrode. We got a Gengar. And we got a Blasty Boy. There you go, Miss Sarah. Sarah. Her name is Sarah. Oh, yes. Okay. These packs are the best, isn't it? Wow, Six. I didn't know you're British. Six says 6 more. Let's hear your best oi, bruv, Six. Oi. Oi, Huey. Oi, bruv. There. We're up later. That means we have more Europeans in the stream, right? Any Europeans in here? About to buy a damn boat. Six, I wouldn't buy a boat. I would buy a glider. There we go. Oh. Putting that over there. I'm from Vegas. That's pretty much Europe. They got like a little bit of Europe in there. They got like a Awful Tower, don't they? Ooh. Rawr, Gengar. How many packs in a box? 15 packs in a box. A box is, I think, 90 bucks. Is that right? Here's Licky. Licky? There we go. What's your opinion on Lickitung, Six? You think he's kind of a himbo? You know what a himbo is, right? There you go. A himbo's like a man slut. There you go. All right. How's it going in Vegas? Tell me a little bit about Vegas. I'm from New Jersey. Checklist. Nessa. Flood Commander Elite. Pristine Meltan. And the Topps Halo Checklist. Lickatung's a Gen 1 freak. I'm from Jersey. All right. Here is a Gym Break, the checklist for $10. Just a bit of fun. All right. So here's an order. Order in the court. Polar bear weather right now. First it's hot, then it's cold. It's yes, and then it's no, says Mr. Marion. Miss Six says 6 more. It's hot, and then it's cold. It's yes, and then it's no. Are you going to send any of those pristine tags over to Beckett? I've thought about it. I've thought about it, definitely. I don't know how it would work, but it'd be pretty cool if one of those became a black label for sure. Come on now. Okay, mister, this for real is the last round. Okay. I could go all night, 6. You just say the word. Boop. Ugh. Look at that Gengar. He's mocking us because he knows we haven't pulled him. Jeez Louise. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. I had a 6'7" foot surgery. 6'7", 6'7". Boop. All right. So 6, what do you want to be when you're all grown up? Another golem? Sarah, you just pulled 3 golems. How's that even possible? And in between the 3 golems was actually an Altar'd Alakazam. That's nuts. No, wait. This isn't for Sarah. This is for 6. 6, you pulled a golem. Sarah pulled 2 before you. There was like 3 golems in this box. How's that even possible? Is what's your favorite 90s song, 6? You got a favorite 90s song? Ooh. All right. I'm tapped out. Here it is. Thank you, 6. You did pick up that alternative art Alakazam. He's really nice. Okay. I don't know when songs were released. You don't know when songs were released? Ugh. There you go. Master of Poop? Master of Poopies? Master of Poopies. Da, 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 da. Let's see. Hit refresh. I'd rather be the master of Pokemon. Here's Quips Espeon. All right, Quips Espeon coming down. It's been rotating enough. Quips Haunter. I know you guys can't handle these fine-ass Huzz. I'm going to take a picture of these together. It's time for these to come down in the All Slabs channel. Hello. Okay. Take this picture. Very nice. Mister, do you still collect Dusclops? Let me think about it. Yes. Why, you got some Dusclops for me? I like Dusclops. All right. Those are off the table now. You couldn't handle a pair of Dusclops. Mr. Joseph Smith, we already serviced this one pack, right? I'm pretty sure we did. But here is a new order that says 2 Poke Shuffles for Mr. Joseph Smith. Joseph. Oh, my. Mr. Joseph. I'm a huge Journey fan and Super Tramp. She's a super tramp. Super tramp. She's super trampy. All right. Super Tramp. I don't know either of those. Journey. Isn't that like a spaghetti sauce? Oh, the Noctowl B10 popping out. That's a snipe. Joseph Smith with the Noctowl snipe. She's a super Smith. Super Smith. She's super Smithy. Wow. That box is so heavy. I pick it up with my pinky. You know how I pick that box up? I lift it up, and my pinky lifts up the back of the box. That's how I do it. You offended me by saying you don't know Journey. I probably know Journey. I'm sure I know them. Here, let's see. By the way, let me know if you want to re-roll, Mr. Smith. All right. Time to stop looking at, let's see, Journey. Greatest hits. Greatest hits. Any way you want it. Any way you want it, that's the way I need it. Is that how it goes? That's not 90s, that's 80s, bro. There's no way Journey is from the 90s. When did Journey write Any Way You Want It? That's classic rock, dude. 1980. Bruh. I said the 90s, 6. All right. He says, keep it. All right. Keep it. Any way you want it. No rules, just right. Wait. That's not right. Thank you, Joseph. Appreciate it. And who's next? Here's an order from Miss Sarah Duzamere. She says, pulling a 6 packs of 151 surprise, and 5 packs of perfect order. I need it medium rare with the side of shrimp. And I'll skip the potatoes, but I will take the mushrooms. All right, so we have 6 packs of 151 and 5 packs of perfect order. Oh, perfect. Boop, 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 boop. By the way, if you guys have been enjoying the stream, don't forget to smash subscribe. That way YouTube can tell you next time we're live again. So if you don't want to miss it, you got to smash that subscribe button. It's pretty much required. Plus, Mike's side promised me he was going to start making good content. We are. I've been telling Mike's side I want new content. I told him no more hits from the stream. No, it's got to be something new. I told him the news. I want news channel videos. I want Pokemon news. And the other one I told him is I want record price data. That's the big one. I want that. When I watch Pokemon content, more than anything else, I look for record price data. Here's Mega Zygarde. Oh my god, that's the nicest Mega Zygarde, the best Zygarde I've ever seen. Whoa, there's an SR Mega Zygarde. Wow, wow, wee. And, all right, no luck, no Meowth so far. But you did pick up Mega Zygarde. Kabutops. Chauncey. Omi Star. Venusaur. We got Kabutops. And Rapid Butt Cheeks. One particular around record price data, overall trends. Anything entertaining. That's the whole goal, is to be entertaining. All right, Mega Zygarde Meowth. Who's going to be my data collector? I'm looking for someone who can collect all the data. I'll pay you 10 schmeckles to do it. Miss Sarah, this is your round. Thank you, Miss Sarah. Your bag's getting pretty full. If you want me to take your hollows out and turn it into a trade spot, I can do that for you. I didn't even have a trade slab chosen. All right, there we go. They were bigger in the 70s anyways. He's saying our peepees are smaller. That's not true. That's not true. There we go. Here's Sylveon. Here's Super 17. Here's the Lightning Strike. And here's Patrick Star. Actually, hasn't like testosterone levels been falling like crazy since then? Carlos Chaveres. Tunique Precious. Ooh. Tunique Precious. My precious. Bleh. Do you think society will have any testosterone left in like 10 years? Or do you think it'll just all be gone? There we go. All right. What's the bounty up to on the 151 Surprise Pikachu now? The bounty's 104 schmeckles. All right, Carlos. Oh, look at this. Ah. Look at this. Oh, lady. Lady. Meow, 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 meow. No pull. Mr. Carlos, you got to go a little deeper in that, I think. He's trying to snipe the Nikkei Precious, guys. You know there's some hot mamas in there. You know, steaming up the bathroom shower glass walls kind of hot. Like, whoa, whoa. Here's Miss Six. She says, 6 more. Don't tell my boyfriend. Hey, you. I don't like your boyfriend. 6. All right. Very good. All right, 6 of these. Very good. Ready, set, sneak. There we go. Boyfriend? I thought what we had was special 6. Oh, a little Weedle Master Ball. Okay, you do pull something. What did he got that I don't, huh? Huh? What does he got that I don't? Here's Beedrill. Here. And Wigglytuff. Oh, man, that is a little bit of a snipe that round. Master Ball and the Wigglytuff. I think he's just going to have to understand. Mama's got to open some Pokemons, you know? All right. You got to make them work, 6. You got to tell them, get back to work. Mama needs some new Pokemons. It's the Weedle. I should be asleep. There it is. Every time I get that box out, it gets a little heavier. Here's Carlos with 4 Nikkei Precious. All right. My precious. There it is. Yes, precious. Snipping this. Who's going to be the first to pull that Gengar Pikachu? Mister, can you show us your Diglett? Do I have an expensive Diglett? I should have an expensive Diglett. What do you guys think the most expensive Diglett is? Whoa, wow. I like. Here's this girl. Ooh. Here's this card as well. There it goes. My brother Bilo. She would say, you will never get this. You will never get this. La, 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 la. Okay, we missed one. Get that in the sleeve as well. Oh, yeah. Carlos with the C. Well, Carlos, probably not the sexiest star card. There's probably superior star cards to this one. You know what that means, Carlos. Your next order on the Precious card, you got to order a whole box of them, so you skip the rest of the remaining packs and get to the next box. Goes. The stamps, not bad. Mister's back on the night. Oi, we're on the night watch. All right, here is Miss Sarah saying same order. Oh my God, you got sniped into oblivion there, Miss Sarah. Here's one, but it's not going to matter. You know why? Because there was only 1 pack in the bag left, so you're going into the next box. So hopefully you get lucky in this box. But that last box, 6 stepped right in front of you, and you might have sniped that Wigglytuff and that Weedle. Don't tempt me, mister. Get behind me, Satan! All right. Here we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yes. 5 perfect orders. Has there ever been something in life that you knew you're not supposed to do, but it was like so tempting you just couldn't say no? You're like, oh, I'm giving in. I struggle with that feeling all the time. It's called shopping addiction. Here it goes. Oh, I gotta have that Ditto. That's the good Ditto. Pokemon cards. Yeah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question, isn't it? ordering McDonald's. Oh, you know what, 6, you should give me your address sometime. I think I already have it. And I should do like a Walmart order for you. And I'll order you like all kinds of weird things from Walmart that only I eat. I'll get you some sardines. I will get you anchovies and anchovy paste. There. I'll buy you capers. Ooh, jalapeno olives. Oh, yes. You must have the jalapeno olives. You have it. That's true. And sriracha, obviously. You know what I'll do? I'll buy a whole bunch of junk food like candy. And then you'll be like, no! I shouldn't be eating this. It's bad for me. Here's PokePad. Boop. We once sold M&Ms on this stream. Did you guys know that? My goal was to provide a whole inventory of different candies you could include in your shipping. So, like, you could have your Pokemon cards ship out, and then maybe also you could have a bag of Skittles ship out, right? Because when I was a kid, that's what it was. Oh, there you go, Master Ball. The Yveltal is cool, too, by the way. I like how he's a black and red Pokemon, because we're all about black and red over here. When I was a kid, the Pokemon card shop that I went to served candy right next to the cards. So they kind of went hand in hand. So I thought, we're going to serve some candy up on our live stream. You can order shipping and a round of candy with your shipping, right? Clever, right? Like crumble cookies or something. Like, hey, how about a little bit of Charizard? How about a little bit of Starbursts, right? Clever, right? But the problem was, once I had candy in my home, I kept eating the candy. I was like, oh, I guess I'll have some M&Ms today. So we tried it. It was like an experiment. I bought bulk M&Ms, like 10 pounds of them at a sort of like, you know, like a retail price, not a retail price, but like a business to business price. So you get them cheaper. If you buy 10 pounds of M&Ms, you get them cheaper. That's how it works. And I ended up eating them. I was like, I'm just eating M&Ms now. Like, they're available. So you don't want to turn your house into a candy shop unless you're somebody who really doesn't eat candy. So then you could probably get away with it. So here we have Seeking, Master Ball, and Yveltal. But I am not like that kind of person. If I'm around candy, I'm going to be like, maybe I should have some candy. I earned it anyways. Little sweet treat. So why'd you stop doing that? Well, like I said, it was working. There were people buying the candy. So it was making, minimal profit rate of like, I think it was like 30% profit. So, if you sell, if you paid $2 for the M&Ms, you sell them for $3, right? That's how it works. So you make $1. And over time, you make $1,000 if you sell 1,000 orders of candy, right? That's how people turn into millionaires. Did you know that, guys? You turn into a millionaire by selling some product 1,000,000 times, and you make $1 each time. So you got like a taco, right? And it earns you $1 of profit per taco. Sell 1,000,000 tacos, now you're a millionaire. That's how it works, guys. It's actually really uncomplicated. So I was going to do a little bit of candy sales. I just kept getting into the candy. It's like, maybe I should have some of these M&Ms. I was eating the product because it was in my home. Terrible. I had to stop doing it. It was such a bad, it was like a catastrophe. Tyler Davis box of 151, surprise. That's a surprise. We're going a little deeper. All right. No hits tonight. That's not true. You pulled an alternative art. That's not true. Biryani tacos. Mr. Eating his own product. Shit my head. What about only sour Skittles? Nah, I'd eat those too. I like candy. The truth is, you got to keep me away from candy or I'm going to eat it. Maybe like mint candy. Do you guys like mint candy? I bet 6 likes mint candy. No, actually, I take it back. I don't think 6 likes mint candy. Who likes mint candy? I bet Tammy likes mint candy. She seems like a mint candy type of person. All right, here goes Tyler Davis. All right, Tyler. Taco Bell was good when they had the huge dollar menu. Remember the dollar tostada? You could get the Volcano dollar tostada. You could buy like 2 of those, and it would make you effing full so fast, and they were so yummy and crunchy. My girlfriend likes mint. Tammy taking strays. I didn't say mint was bad. There's nothing wrong with mint. I like mint, but it's not my first choice. Here's Val Plume. Yeah, it's like when I say I like human flesh, but babies aren't my first choice. I like chocolate mint. No! What if you saw something disgusting like sardines so you won't eat it? Well, buckle up, because I would eat the sardines. But that wouldn't be a problem because sardines are healthy for you. So, you know, I could sell you guys sardines if you want sardines. I just don't think those would actually sell. So, I mean, it could be a little funny thing where we sell sardines. Oh, look at that. A little crypt card. Here's a little Gengar for you, Mr. Tyler Davis. A little Gengar. Here's Tangela. Here's Dragonite. Porygon. And Alakazam. I mean, I think somebody eventually would buy sardines, but it's like, I don't know, bro. When's the last time you took payments in sardines? It's been a little while. All right, Tyler Davis. His name is Tyler. Wonder if that Pikachu is in the slim box. Maybe just the jumbo box. Nah. It's not like that. I'm sure he's just hard to pull. Let's see. That's why do you think he costs so much? Definitely hard to pull. Here we are. Whoa, that's a fat bag. Did you get any of the jumbo boxes? No, I didn't mess with the jumbo boxes. Here we are. Very nice. Good. What about Eastern Ramen? What's Eastern Ramen? The ramen of the East? All right. After that, we've got Miss Cactuar Queen. Tag Old Maid Meowth. Meow. Wait. Old Maid Meowth tag? Did I not put that into the Pokey Shuffles just a minute ago? Oh, no. I believe I did. I believe I can fly. My dad eats sardines with mustard. Meh. That changes the taste too much. And PSA, Queen of Hearts, Metagross. Now, I'm just a little confused. This guy is 55. You sent 459. Something's not adding up. Tell me a little bit about this order, Miss Cactuar Queen. Is that the correct Meowth? Now, this is in the Pokey Shuffles. I might have missed that. I'm willing to dig this out of the Pokey Shuffles. Now, the Queen of Hearts, Metagross. He's over... No, wait. You said the Queen of Hearts, Metagross. Where's that? Give me a little bit of information here, Cactuar Queen. What's the grade on the Metagross? Oh, is he going to be Mega Metagross? I bet he is. It's in the Discord for 24. 24 and so much more. This guy? Now, this guy's in the Discord for 35. It says the card is in both boxes. It says your odds are way higher in the jumbo box. Let's see. Well, that's because the jumbo packs are like a lot more of the product, meaning if you do the math on the jumbo versus the slim packs, you get what you paid for, basically. All right. Did you get my slab away order, Marion? It's me, Marion. Boop, 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 boop. What's the name of the order, Mr. Marion? Tag 10 Old Maid Meowth. Is the Meowth also in the Discord? No, it's not. Yes, that's the Metagross. So we have the Metagross. He's 35. Tell me a little more about this Meowth. Is it? It's not the Meowth that I just showed you in the Pokey Shuffles, is it? Where can I find the Meowth in this case? That would mean that the Meowth would need to be $34. Silver Tempest, PSA 10. Oh, you're going after the Lugia. He's a big one. All right, let me do this for you. Let me write your name down. Cactuar Queen. All right, so now you have the Metagross. And 59 minus 35 is 24. There's a little confusion going on here. So you have $24 left over. Ta-da! Okay. Maybe there was a conversion thing going on. Yes, probably a conversion thing. Where's that Meowth? How can I help you with the Meowth? Was it actually the Meowth showing inside of that Pokey Shuffles, or was there a different one that you found for cheaper? Okay, she'll think about that for a second. Why don't I take a look at this slab away? Mr. Marion, which platform did you use to pay for the slab away? Oh, it's right here. It is in ZELLE. Hi, I'm new here. I want to slab away the Silver Tempest Lugia. All right, here it is. So, he's a big one. You have 6 months to pay him off. You got to pay him off halfway by the 3-month mark. But I recommend at least having a few payments. Sometimes I don't mind if it's not paid off by the 3-month mark, but you at least got to have a few payments in by then, okay? So just make a few payments at least within 3 months. So there you are, Marion. Oh, and why don't I pop these in there? These shall be yours. Bonus pulls, okay. And now we go over to our Discord server, to the slab away. We're going to roll down here to the M's, right? And we're going to jump into probably right beneath Mark. We're going to say April 26th, Marion Asperus. PSA 10, Lugia 1450. And so it will come down to 1430 now. All right, 1430 on the Lugia. There you go. Lugia's gone. That didn't last very long, did it? Oh, man. Freaking Wagovi, man. Makes you feel like you're going to throw up all the time. Last order of the night. 6 of the 151 surprise and 5 perfect orders. All right. Oops. All right. Here it is. 1, 2, 3. I posted a screenshot in general chat. It was from the All Slabs channel. Oh, the old All Slabs channel, isn't it? So give me a second here. We're going over to general chat. So that might be gone. That's the only problem, is it might be gone by now. Let me put this over here. You know, I kept that channel around because there are some pictures that are still relevant. Let me just go hunting for this for Prue for Miss Cactuar Queen for a second, and see if I can find. Let's see, Meowth, if she's going to be in this box. And new. So let me check this box over here. You're awesome. Thank you. No problem. It's pretty cool being able to pay that down over 6 months, isn't it? It's kind of like a Poke loan. It's like I've loaned you some cash, but you got to pay it back in 6 months. All right. You can track it from our Discord server so you don't fall behind. Or so. Oh no, that one's actually 65. Dang, dude, that's more expensive than the other one. Hold on, I'm checking through here to see if we can find it. See, I think I saw a cheap Meowth go by, and I think it. Aha! There it is. Wow, some variance on these prices, huh? You're all good. Don't worry about it. Now, I don't know why that one's so cheap, but it's still here, so I'm going to give it to you, okay? Sound good? Does it sound good in the neighborhood? All right. We can throw this away now. All right. My back's hurting, man. I got to get some grading done, man. busting through these slabs so fast. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we need a new box of perfect order. We're running out of that stuff pretty fast. We're actually even lower on this than I anticipated. So I must take a stop and buy some more. Okay. I already had this pulled up though. There it goes. What's this music? Oh yeah, this is Advanced Wars. Huh. Wow. They made that other game and it just did not do well, did it? Advanced Wars made this game called Dual Strike where they got rid of all the original characters and traded them out with like these new characters that no one really cared about. I don't know why they did that. Just a poor game design, I guess. Maybe they wanted to try and reboot the series to try and get it to sell better. I don't know. Turn that down a little bit. They actually made several changes in the game that were great for balance. So in some ways, that last game was really fun, but the story and all that, it was just too like, it was like a bummer or something. My brother in there too, if you saw the last name. I recognized that last name, but you know, a lot of times people share a similar last name, so I didn't think much of it. That's cool, man. Brothers. That happens a lot, actually, on this stream. You get a lot of people where it's like two people who know each other or a pair of brothers. A pair of brothers is quite common. All right, so I'm buying a fresh case of Perfect Order because we are quite low on it. We're down to 2 boxes, this box and another one. All right, it looks like it went through. How are we doing cash-wise? I spent almost $4,000 tonight on a new slab for my little collection. The collection. Please let me log in. There it goes. All right, we're doing okay. So what is the tag 10 on your right? Metagross, but he's upside down. Sorry about that. You know, we got to get this out of the way. We got to get it done. See, if I do it after the stream, there is a solid chance that I go and I fall asleep and forget to do it. So we do it in the middle of the stream, right when we need it. 5 perfect orders. Okay. There it is, Miss Sarah's order. Sarah's staying up late. It's 3:05. We got to wrap it up now, guys. You know how that works, right? Wrapping it up. Wrapping it up. All right. Snipping this. Mr. Racing Phantasmal Flames been going to the moon. I did not see that, but now that you've told me that, I know to double check my pricing because it is no longer going to be accurate. I'm not surprised. The Charizard keeps catching headlines, so people really like that artwork, the Charizard artwork. Too bad he's not so rare. He pulls too easy, but I don't think... Ooh, look at this. Look at this. You're here right in time. Oh, you get with the Gengar, too. You're here right on time, Mr. LaFlame. You get to see the golden Mega Zygarde get pulled. Wow, shiny as hell, dude. I'm going to get blinded from that. Look at that, everybody. I know those golden cards are, like, really hard to pull. Wow. Yeah. How now, brown cow? Wow. What do you think that's going to go for, the golden card? It's fascinating that they made them really rare. I think that that's an interesting thing. But I know Miss Sarah's going after Meowth. We are. Let's go! Yeah. We are. Black Levelzard went for 54K. Yeah, but what's crazy is he did that again too, didn't he? He did that twice, didn't he? So, I don't know. Just some modern cards. Don't you think that's nuts? Just Morty's killing Morty's. Ah, geez, Rick. Here's Flareon. Here's Krabby Patty. Here's... Oh my gosh, you got a shiny Jigglypuff too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And Flareon. Oh, oh my. Miss Sarah. All right. All right. I'm gonna have to start calling you Sexy Sarah because your bag's getting kind of hot. There you go. Very good. Thank you, Sarah. I got a newsletter that I don't want. Yay, newsletters. Throwing that newsletter away. And now we're hitting refresh on this. Are you hopping off now? I'm down to stay up. No. It's 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. Hopping off. Here's Mark. I got to go get bed. Sleepy time. That's the agreement. The agreement is we're up a little bit late, but I'm not going to stay up all night long. I'm going to go to sleep now. Night owl. Miss Six makes it on. We got to put Miss Sarah on. Sarah kind of did the biggest orders of the stream. We got to put you on there. Here's Shinobi. Shinobi. Number 12. Limitless Beats. Limitless Radishes. And number 13. They took our jabs. They took. All right. Man, I'm tired, man. It's the end of the day for me. I'm sleepy. I'm like tripping over myself. I'm so sleepy. Let me hop off here, guys. It was a great stream. We had some cool pulls, didn't we? We had some cool pulls. And the Charizard break ended. And we started this brand new break over here. Don't forget this new... Oh, not this. That's a new challenge break. Gym challenge. This one over here started. So, Metal Charizard and Metal Pikachu in one break. They're both 8s. But they're also sequential. They're a nice pair. See that? 9-8, 9-7. Pretty nice. That's the new rare candy. And I wouldn't be surprised if that one moved quite quickly when everyone discovers that it's available. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice night. I'll see you for the Monday morning stream, which is probably not even that much of a time from now. So see you there. See you later, everybody.